Me personally, I like a unified champion. I like the champion to have more than one belt. Like, because when I was little, Mike had them three belts, and the way he used to come out with them three belts on, to me, when as a kid, that was the dopest shit ever. You know what I mean? So I do like the three belts, but I don't think we need a fourth. We don't need it.
Nah, but do you hear what the Saudis are gonna do on prize after Fury and Usyk unify? They're gonna give them their own Saudi belt, and then they're planning to just toss them belts to the other four belts to the side and
Damn.
just walk around with the Saudi belt.
That Saudi belt gonna be a belt that you probably would want. You know, it's probably gonna be full with
Shit.
gold and diamonds and all kinds of shit. But you know what? People is mad at the Saudis, and you know what? I'm not, because I don't give a. I don't really care where they fight at, bro. I don't care what, but I feel what some of the other fans are saying, like that fight should be in Vegas
Nah,
or New
I
York.
don't.
So, but see, the reason why I am the reason why it does annoy me a little bit, for real, is because like certain people like you can get some dope ass content from some of these dope content creators, boxing creators out here. It's not likely they're going to go over to Saudi Arabia. Not all of them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a,
So, and then you can't go to the fight. So let's say me and you want to go see the Haney and Tank fight. Yo, what y'all doing? Let's go. Let's meet up. Let's meet up at the fight. We can't. It's not. I ain't saying we can't, but it's not likely that we're going over there to do that. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I don't mind the Saudis putting on big fights. The only problem I see with what the Saudis are doing is it makes these fighters feel like they're entitled to a big purse. The ones that's normally not making a big purse. So when they come back to the States and they're fighting on their normal platform and they trying to make a fight, they're gonna be like, man, I want this amount of money. I got this from the Saudis. I want this amount of money.
And you
That's the
know
only
what? They're
problem
gonna go
I
back
see
to
with
the.
Well,
that.
we
They're gonna
not
have
the
to go
Saudis,
back there.
nigga.
Yeah.
You should know
But
that.
no,
You
see
in
the thing
America.
is, but the thing
No.
is,
Yeah.
The Saudis only want the big fighters. They don't want
Yeah.
the other regular
Yeah.
fighters. They only want the big fighters. So
They want Tank and
if you're not
Devin.
a big name, they don't want you.
They want Tank and Devin. They like their heavyweight unification. They
Hmm.
got all that. So you know what? Too bad. America. We move slow with our feet. You know what I'm saying? We could have been made these fights, man. But nah, y'all didn't want to make it. You had to let somebody else come from over across the way over the world to come over here
Huh.
and start taking the fighters back over there. You know what I'm
But see that's
saying?
and see that and that's what I'm talking about.
And they
Say
paying
okay,
crazy
I'm gonna use an example.
guarantees.
I'm gonna use an
Crazy
example for.
guarantees.
Say the Saudis want to see um Ryan and Rolly. Let's just say they want to see Ryan and Rolly.
Mm-hmm.
They take Ryan and Rolly over there. They give them both $30 million to make the fight.
Right.
I'm just using it as an example. Rolly has never made $30 million. So when he comes back and if he has a title, we trying to get him to fight somebody else for a title. He's gonna be like, man, I want $20 million. I made 30 with the Saudis, but they really wanted Ryan, but they wanted to put the fight on because they wasn't trying to put the fight on over here. But the Saudis really
Well,
wanted Ryan. They didn't want Rolly. But see, that's what I'm
Salute.
saying. It's
Let me
making it
then
read
that
some of
hard.
these
nigga is gonna
comments real
starve.
quick. Salute to the homie Mark Nash. Salute to James Tony and 88 Sports Talk. Salute to you,
That,
homie.
that's the only that's the only problem. Like I said, I don't have no problem them putting on the big fights. If they can put them on, by all means, put them on. But like I said, it's gonna make these guys who normally don't make a big bag. It's gonna make them feel like they're entitled to
All
get
right.
a
Well,
big
who
bag.
can? I don't even give a fuck about none of that. I just want to see
I'm
them
not.
get
But
in
see, the
there and
thing
fight.
is, I don't care about the
They can
money.
come.
But the money is what holds up these fights. The money is what holds
Okay.
these
Well, when
fights
you
up.
come to Saudi Arabia, there is no money problems. So
No, but
take your
listen
ass
what
over
I'm
there if
saying.
you want a bag real quick. Then
I'm
you
not
come back
talking
and make
about the
your little
Saudis.
2 million.
I'm talking
But
about when they
but
come
hold
back
on, D
here.
Free. That those fighters and their managers cannot apply Saudi logic to Amazon Prime or whatever
I
platform they're going to. You
they
No,
have
understand that the Saudis
I
are a bottomless pit of money,
I
so
understand that, but I'm talking about
they're
the
gonna just
fight
have to
itself.
adjust because that's
What
just
I'm saying is
stupidity.
those fighters gonna say, "Hey, I made this amount of money in this fight. I need to get paid this." That's what they're gonna.
Well,
That's what they're gonna
there's
say.
not this if they make that kind of money
we
over
gonna
there.
cook the fuck out of them and call them ducks and all other kinds of shit.
And
That's
you
what
know
we gonna
what?
do.
And if they
Point blank.
and why would they if they getting that kind of money over there? Why would they even come back over here to see? I would make a phone call before I would come all the way back to America and see what's going on
No,
the
see,
table. What's on the
you
table?
thinking that the Saudis want them for a contract? They don't.
I
They
know.
use But what I'm
Okay, so
saying
if
is,
they win, if
you saying
Devin
if
beats
they go
Tank,
over there
then
and they get that money with the Saudis, why would they
right,
come back? They
right.
wasn't the ones that the Saudis wanted. It was the fighter that they was fighting against who they wanted. Like Big Baby Miller. They didn't want Big Baby Miller. They just had to put him on a card. They had to fill up the card. They didn't want him. They wanted Deontay Wilder and they wanted Anthony Joshua. That's who they wanted. They put them other guys to make a big card.
Yeah.
But they wanted
Well,
Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder.
all right, so they did what they were supposed to do. They filled up a car with a bunch of big names, and I'm pretty sure they paid handsomely for it. And these fighters are excited about Saudi Arabia. You know, they're excited about it. And y'all, America, y'all fucked around too long and try to marinate shit, and it ain't marinated. These Saudi Arabian people, like he said, got an endless pit of money. And the guy likes boxing and he wants to make the biggest fights. He wants in. He don't care how much it costs. He don't care about ticket sales. He don't care about the pay-per-view revenue. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He's a boxing fan that want to see the fights that's going to pay for the shit. Like watching it in your backyard. That's basically what it is.
Problem. That's where the problem starts at. When
Well,
we want to see
too
these,
bad.
we
wasn't seeing
fights.
shit in America. We wasn't getting shit in America. So now we getting it in Saudi
I don't know
Arabia.
what
That's
you
all
was
I give a
watching
fuck
last
about.
year, but we got a lot of big fights last year. I
Okay,
don't know what you was
finally. We were so excited
Okay.
for 2023, but prior to that, we wasn't getting it like that, bro. Pause.
So who says we're not going to get them this year?
I don't know what's gonna happen this year. This year looks dark and
so you
spooky to
can't
me.
say you can't.
What I do know,
shit.
what I do know,
Before the
them
Saudi
Saudi
money came
Arabians-
in, shoot, I wouldn't anticipate we getting a Tank versus Haney fight this year. I wouldn't anticipate that
right?
before the Saudis came in.
No,
They got the money talking that shit like, yo, we got the bread.
Stop lying now, bro. Before the
You
Saudi,
saw the Haney Tank fight happening this year, X?
you saw it happening. You the one who brought it up before the Saudi said something. Look, X man, I think the fight gonna happen, man. I got a good feeling, man. And I was like, bro.
And then you were the one that brought me back to reality. Exactly.
Back to reality. I don't talk about that fight, bro. I only answer questions about it. You the one who was talking about it. I didn't never bring it up.
You know what?
I mean, you basically said you ain't had no energy for it. You wasn't fucking with it. It just is what it is, man. But
I'm with the homie.
But I mean, like before the Saudis came, my hope and my expectations for the fight, they were not as high as they currently are. Let me say that. How that sound, X?
I guess, but you lying a lot because you was definitely excited for it. But you yeah, it's all good.
Okay, well, I could be excited, but that don't mean I think. Well, any which way. What we talking about now? We were just talking about Tank.
I'm with you, X. I don't have the energy. Like I'm fatigued from hearing about Devin and
facts, bro.
And Tank. It looked like Tank is just, that shit that he pulled. That was weird to me. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Facts.
When you talking about sending me some Ferrari, nigga, send me some property, man. Send me some what's it called, percentages to one of them oil companies or some shit out there, some shit like that. Send me some shit like that. Don't. Man, what you mean? I don't want no whip. I want something. If you gonna demand something, they probably send this shit. We don't know. But I didn't like the way. The point that I'm trying to make is I don't like the way how he did that. That was just weird. Talking about something they made me mad. Like that was some light skin shit to me, man.
But Tank, he knows he's not fighting Haney next. He knows he's not going to Saudi next. So he's just doing that to get a reaction from the fans, and he got it. But yeah,
I mean, I don't got the energy. I don't want to talk about it no more because they said they got the money. He wants to call Al, that Turkish sheik man, whatever his name is, whatever. That man said he told you what you want. Tank wants to go. He's talking about I run my show and I do this and I do that. All right, that's cool. That's cool. Because he did make a lot of money in his last fight. But when you're talking about Anthony Joshua is getting a guarantee of $50 million, dog. Like, I don't know what more you need for a fight. So the Saudis is making it like ain't no A-side, ain't no pay-per-view. We don't care about none of that shit. We want to see that fight in our backyard. That's basically what it is, bro. We're having a fight in your backyard. That's like you a billionaire and you want to see these niggas fight. You like, man, I put up 20 for this shit, 10 for you and 10 for you. What's the problem? Guaranteed. Then you do whatever. I'm just making up numbers. So, I mean.
So, yeah, man. Moving on from Tank Davis. I feel like we dragged that conversation as long as we could. Let's move on to Teofimo Lopez, the man at 140. He recently just put out a video of somebody I thought was his friend. Was him and Rolly Romero, and he was beating the hell out of Rolly in sparring back in 2017. Basically called him a fake champion. This is now the third fighter that Teofimo is clout chasing. He clout chased Terrence Crawford, knowing he's not going to fight him next. Devin Haney, obviously, and now we're on to Rolly. What do y'all make of it?
I don't know how you can clout chase somebody got more clout than. I don't understand that.
You think he got more clout than Rolly? I
Absolutely.
don't know, X. Rolly, people be knowing Rolly.
People
Yeah, a lot of people know a lot of the young people know Rolly because he's just a goofy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of young people.
I don't really get that shit, but
they do.
People
but he
know
got
him
the
for
fans,
some reason.
though. Yeah, I don't know why he got fans. I don't know how. But I ain't interested in Rolly. I mean, Teofimo put hands and feet on Rolly. Rolly's just not good, bro. I mean, he can crack, but he's just not a good fighter, bro. Look, he be getting his ass whooped every time he turn around. He got beat up by old man. He got beat up in sport. He got knocked out by what's his name, Jahan Ingram.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Jahan then whooped his ass. Like this kid Rolly is just he's just gonna be on a snowball down the hill. You know, I want to see Rolly fight Adrian Broner. That's what I want to see. That's the fight that needs to happen. If we're gonna talk about other than that, I don't give two fucks about Rolly. I can't wait till he goes away. I can't wait till somebody crack him and he just goes away forever.
That is a perfect matchup for Rolly. Perfect matchup.
That
Two trash talking niggas.
Man, that shit might do 100,000 on a pay-per-view, bro.
You ain't lying.
100,000. AB got fans too. I buy that shit. If they
that press conference is gonna go viral. You got
man.
Don King in the middle. You got Rolly Romero on one side. You got AB on the other. That shit, they're gonna be acting a fool in there.
I'd rather see that fight, but I mean, Rolly Romero, he's just a clown, and it's just a matter of time before he gets knocked out of boxing. Not just out, he's just gonna be gone, bro.
Yeah, you could tell he's a knockout waiting to happen. And I think AB could stop him, even at this age. I really don't think nothing about Rolly. I think AB will walk him into probably a left hook or something, and he'll just put him to sleep.
DS, what up? AJ? What you mean?
No,
AJ
AB.
You know what? No. I was reading the comments. BBL said AJ is that guy, and the homie DS said AJ. He would comment the question mark. DS, what up?
AJ is that guy. What you mean, DS?
Shit, 50 mil.
That guy coming for everything. This is AJ's revenge season.
AJ on this get back tour right now, bro.
Man, he's tired of people talking shit about him. Prize.
AJ getting
every time this man have a fight, somebody say, "Oh, Joshua not confident." Joshua, he's not his old set. Every damn fight, I don't know what the man got to do.
AJ about to make $50 million. Everybody laugh. You can laugh all you want. He about to make $50 million. And you know what's crazy? A guy was getting like 20-something million. So I was like, damn, MMA board there, 0-1, making more than all the damn fighters combined.
Nah, he went from taking a $500,000 check. That's just his flat fee in the UFC. And now he's making $20 million.
That's so crazy, dog. Shout out
to
him,
I don't blame that man for how he went about leaving the UFC. They were robbing him. If this is what he's getting paid now.
Bro, a guy who's getting that bag right now, and shout out to him, bro. I'm happy for him and his family. I love to see brothers get money like that. Life-changing money. Like I want them Saudis. Hey, them niggas is crazy, dog. Them niggas AJ 50 mil. When I saw that shit, I was like, damn, they got that money like that, boy. I don't know why they ain't fighting tanking them. That shit should be next. Clearly, it's about something else. It ain't about the money.
And them Saudis, they need to just come up to create their own UFC, their own boxing league.
They already
send all these
the
niggas
fighters.
contracts.
They're stealing all the fighters.
Yep. Because who the fuck not going to sign with them? You coming out the amateurs? You got a chance to go deal with Saudi money?
Right.
Ha! Ha!
Niggas ain't worried about no amateur shit. Amateur. Cremel, wait till Cremel. Look,
Yeah,
they don't want his ass over there.
nigga, fuck Golden Gloves. I'm going pro straight out of high school. Send me
Straight
the
out of high
Saudi
school, nigga. I'm
contract.
going #1 draft pick. Straight out of high school.
Yeah, the
Niggas
Saudis,
hate
they're going
Saudi,
to put
but I
together
feel
their
you
own
though.
draft and everything.
Some of the channels that I disagree with, I still rock with y'all. I know what y'all saying. I'm not disagreeing with a lot of them people are saying about how those fights should happen here in this soil in America. I agree. I want to see them here. Shit, some shit at Barclays and shit, I could slide to the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing for me. You know,
What
but
one point you made that I kind of can see what you're saying is about the content creators that they might not be
yeah,
able to go to the fight. That's something I didn't
yeah,
think about. But even in
yeah.
the grand scheme of things, that doesn't outweigh the fact that we're gonna be getting
No,
Tank Davis and Devin Haney in the
right.
same ring.
It doesn't outweigh
So
that I want to see the fight because I don't care. Okay, if somebody said, "Yo, Prize, would you rather, be able to if you could see the fight in America or Saudi Arabia?" I wouldn't give a damn where the fight is at. You know what I'm saying? I could care less where the fight is at. But I feel what you're saying. Like I would rather have it here in the soils. I would. But I'd rather see the fight than bitch and moan about where it's at. If I can't have it, but you can't have your cake and eat it too sometimes, fellas. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And we know we want to see the fights over here traditional, but it's a new time, it's a new generation, it's a new money, and these people don't care. So y'all just gotta get over it. If y'all want to see the fight, why y'all bitching about where the fights is at? Like I feel y'all where y'all, I want them here too, but that ain't what it is. I'd rather see the fight than worry about where it's at. Who care where it's at? They get in the ring, they gonna rumble. That's what we wanted to see, right? Best fight the
yeah,
best. Shout out best fight the best fight the best. But that's what we want to see, right? The best fighting the best. So shit. It's over in Saudi right now. Saudi Arabia. It is what it is.
yep. Yeah, and the idea that fighters fighting overseas is a new concept that the Saudis are just bringing in. That's just not true. And I think I said it to you last night, Prize and D Free. Ali and Frazier 3 happened in Manila. I think the second fight happened in America. Never mind. But Foreman Frazier, Jamaica, you had a lot of big matchups taking place over the seas in the 70s and 80s because they were paying out big money to get them to come over there. They
That's
paid
not the issue.
Foreman and Ali $5 million to come to
Mm.
Zaire each.
But
That was
that's
big
not
money at the time.
that's not my issue though. That those fights
But
you
no.
if you
But hold on, Deepre. I was just making the point that people didn't care back then. You just saw
so
the fights, or you went to your radio set wherever they might have had it, and you listened for the fight. People didn't care. The whole world listened out for Muhammad Ali and them. That's all they cared about. Listen to them dudes fights or watching them. Well, go ahead,
but
Free.
the thing is if you're able to go to those fights, you can go to those fights. When it's in Saudi Arabia, you cannot go to that fight unless you want to list. That's the issue. That's the issue. Like these
Again,
diehard boxing fans that like to go to damn near every fight. Because I knew a guy that I work with. He went to every major fight there was.
my
Every
bro
time it was
like
in
that.
Vegas, Atlantic City, New York, wherever it
Pull
was,
up.
he
Pull
went.
up.
So when you
Yeah.
got these big fights and you got these diehard fans that like to go to the fight, now they can't go to the fight. You're gonna lose fans like that.
Nah, they're still gonna watch because they're gonna fight because they are fans,
No,
and
you're gonna
you're not
lose
gonna lose
fans, but
no
they can't
fans. You're
go.
not. You're not gonna lose no fans when people just want to see
All
the
You
right,
fight.
telling me they're
You
not
know how
gonna go
many
to the
people.
next Tank Davis
You know
event?
how. You know how much. You know
all
how
right.
many
I'm
people
just
like.
telling you. Okay,
You know. You
okay.
know how many people like us three. We're all alike, pretty much. We're all.
I'm
And what
telling
I
you.
mean by
The
that. What
same
I
way.
mean
The
by
same
that.
way.
Hold up, free. Hold up, free. Hold on. The way we're all alike, dog. We all are, and what I mean by that is we're all hardcore boxing fans. We genuinely don't give a fuck where the fight is, dog. Free. I know you don't care where the fight is. If you want to, if they say Tank Davis, if they say Canelo Alvarez is fighting Terrence Crawford, it's signed, sealed, delivered. It's in Saudi
Damn.
Arabia. Are you going to give a fuck where that fight is? You're
I'm
not.
not gonna watch it. Period.
Come on, man.
I'm not
All
watching
right.
it. Period.
So
I
okay,
don't want
so
to
if
see Canelo
Wait.
Tank
What
Alvarez.
fight
Davis,
you say you're not watching Free?
that's
I'm not
crazy.
watching Canelo Alvarez versus Bud Crawford. I don't want to see it.
All right.
Yeah. I don't blame you for that. Go
All
ahead.
right. Okay. So screw that fight. Let's just say
Yeah, I don't give a
Devin
fuck
Haney
about that match.
and
Buddy's gonna get
and
killed in
Tank
that fight.
Davis. Devin Haney and Tank Davis. Let's just stick with them because that's the hottest fight right now. Probably the biggest fight in boxing right now. If they announce that shit tomorrow and they say it's in Saudi Arabia, are you gonna give a fuck where that fight is at, dog? You not, bro. You just
No, that's it's one thing when you're talking about one fight. It's another thing when you're talking about all the big fights. That's the issue that I have. You're talking about all the big fights. You saying, oh, they can't come to an
all
agreement
right.
over
So what if?
in the
All right,
United States,
real quick,
have him
free,
over in Saudi Arabia.
real quick, free.
Hold on.
What if the next?
Let free finish.
I
She
know.
let you finish. Go ahead.
I know. Real quick.
See, it's
What
the
if
same way that
What if the next big 4 fights is in Saudi Arabia? The biggest fights that we all want to see. The next 4 of them, 4 is in Saudi Arabia. You gonna be bitching about that?
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed.
No way.
Oh, I think I'm understanding your point now, D. Free. You mean the
No.
big fight? They're gonna want more money to fight in America. Is that what you mean? If they take that Saudi money over there, because I can
Yeah,
see that happening.
they're gonna want big money to make these fights over here. So they're gonna say, okay, well, since you can't give it to me, I'm just gonna go over to Saudi Arabia. Now we're not gonna have none of these big fights in America. And see, the thing is, you said they're
Okay, I
not
think I
gonna lose.
understand your point better.
You're not going to lose no fans. It's the same way when these football teams and these basketball teams move out of the state that they was in for a long time and they go to another state, they lose those fans. So you saying that they're not going to lose fans? Yes, they will lose fans. Fans will stop watching because they can't go to the fight. The fans that normally go to these fights on a regular basis, because there are some fans that go to these fights on a regular basis, now all of a sudden they can't go to these fights. They're going to stop watching.
Well, they're not hardcore boxing fans. They're just casual fans. Then me, I personally, I don't care where the fights are at. I really don't. But I'm not disagreeing with you. I feel that side too. Like I'm kind of stuck in the middle because there's pros. I mean, there's cons to the Saudi Arabia shit too. Don't get it twisted. It's fucking the way it comes on, that shit come on like 5 o'clock, doing wild shit in the summertime at 5 o'clock. You know, I be on the beach or vacation somewhere and I got oh shit, the big fight by the morning. So that's whack. You know, I would rather have it here. Don't get me wrong. I'd rather have the fights here. But what I am saying, I really don't give a fuck because I'm that much of a boxer. I just want to see the fight. I don't care if I gotta. If I didn't got damn it, I have to just on Saturday. I gotta be in front of my TV at 5 o'clock. It is what it is. I did for the heavyweight card. I was right there in front of, right there. I came out of the pool. Once I got out of the pool, I was right there for the fights. Easy work. And I was like, this all right. I wasn't all sleepy and shit. And I still had the rest of my nights. So it's pros and cons to this shit though. But I feel you though, Free. I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. I'd rather have the fights here in the soils. So the content creators can get out there so they can pump out good shit. So, you know, we can run into people. You know what I mean? I feel you, bro. In the airport, I be running into people. So, you know what I mean? I got to sit with Danny and them. That was dope. It's Cool Boy. That was dope as fuck. We ain't gonna be able to, if they fights ain't here, I ain't gonna be able to see these niggas, bro. So I'm with you. But I'd rather see the fights. More than that. I don't care about how many fans they got. I don't care about their ticket sales. They getting paid. If you come over to Saudi Arabia, you're gonna get paid. So I don't give a fuck if they. I don't care about their fans because all I care about is me. Prize want to watch the fight and entertain my company. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care enough to. Watch fight. The two fighters fight is outweighs where it's at for me.
All right. What's else to talk about? We can talk about Ryan Garcia and yeah, the little pickle he's put himself in now.
Shout out to ATL,
Y'all fucking with that?
Unanimous Boxing. Shout out to Clarence. And
What's
shout
going
out
on,
to Tay Tay.
ATL?
Shout out to the Queen too. She said, "Yo,
Thanks
what's
for coming
good,
through.
Free and the fellas? What's good?" Yes. Let me read some of these comments. Salute.
So
yes.
which one is fighting Pitbull Cruz? Is it Rolly or is it Ryan? Which one is fighting?
I don't think neither of them fighting Pitbull Cruz.
One of them, because Ryan said he's trying to negotiate with Pitbull Cruz. Rolly came out with a poster saying he's fighting Pitbull Cruz. Ryan can't get the fight now. So I'm trying to figure out, is Rolly fighting him or is Ryan still trying to talk to him? I was wondering when did Pitbull move up to 140 and when did Pitbull became a hot commodity?
I know that Pitbull and Ryan, I know that's dead because Pitbull basically came out and said, to hell with Golden Boy and to hell with the zone. Plain out.
But
But
didn't
yeah,
Ryan
that's
say
dead.
something about? Didn't they say something about the Devin Haney Ryan fight negotiation? They're trying to renegotiate. I think I read that somewhere. I read a clip somewhere that
Yeah.
said that they were getting back
But
in the mix.
I mean,
I'm
I
not
know it's
clear.
Yeah,
easier.
Oscar is essentially saying, okay, you don't want Jose Ramirez. You couldn't make the Rolly Romero fight. You fucked up the Devin Haney opportunity. We couldn't get you Pitbull. Your only other option is to go back to Devin Haney. That's it.
Devin Haney said
Without
don't say
looking
his
like a
name no
fucking
more.
clown.
Ryan
Devin
got
Haney said don't say
ADD
his
right
name no
now.
more.
He all over the place.
Yup.
Devin Haney was like, don't say my name no more.
Yeah,
I wouldn't do business with that nigga again. Fuck him.
that nigga weird.
Talking
That's
about
what he
I
said.
need
That's what
you.
Devin said. He said don't say my name no more because we're never fighting. That's like the third time he didn't duck Devin. He's like, no, we're not fighting.
That's
He was
BBO boy.
he was Devin mandatory twice
Yeah,
and ducked him.
he still hasn't had a world title yet. So
Yeah, that's really my big problem with Ryan
I
Garcia.
don't know where he goes.
He does
from
not
here.
have the cachet to talk to none of these people like that at all. He don't
got
have the
that-
cachet to talk to
He
Tio
got
like
that
any
one.
kind of
He
way.
got that 1.2
Dev,
million.
none of them.
That 1.2 million went to his head, Marky. It is what it is.
Yeah, but that was with
Man,
Tank Davis. He ain't that fight that he just had. That joint wasn't no major fight.
Nope.
That was with Tank Davis.
Nope.
Now he can possibly do some decent numbers fighting Jose Ramirez, fighting Tio or Devin. He could do some good numbers fighting those guys. But I don't even understand why would you pull out of the Devin Haney fight to fight Rolly Romero. You said you wanted the money.
Yeah.
It would be more money in the situation when you're fighting Devin because that's two different fan bases. You fighting Rolly, that's the same fan base. That's the Latin fan base. You got the Latin fan base.
Yeah.
So you fighting to the same fan base. More people will want to see you fight Devin than to fight Rolly.
And they got that history too.
Now Rolly
in the amateurs.
Rolly would do good numbers too because they're going to sell the fight. Being on the stage, they're going to sell the fight. So it would do good numbers. But I think Devin and Ryan would do bigger numbers.
100%. They definitely would do bigger numbers. I agree with you 100%. Free. It's just a bigger fight for Ryan's more money. And man, I think that pay-per-view could possibly do something. They got history. They can build it up with the amateurs. They 3-3. Now they fighting for the WBC. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a WBC, right? They've got WBC. WBC. 140-pound title. It's a good storyline, and it'll be on pay-per-view. And I think it can probably do about two something, 250 for sure. 3 maybe.
And that would have been his first title fight too.
Right. It's a lot of storyline behind that.
Even when he fought Tank Davis, Tank belt wasn't on the line, so that wasn't no title fight.
Right. I mean Ryan pretty much got ADD. He's all over the place. He's negotiating with this when he pull out, and then negotiate with that when he pull out. He negotiate, then he renegotiate with this guy, and he pull out. Ryan,
no, I just think it's like what Oscar De La Hoya is saying. Prize, he's getting bad advice. That's just the plain and simple. Because another thing, he shouldn't have took that Tank Davis fight either. Salute to him for doing that, but that was not a smart move. Taking all those stipulations, and then it was a smart move. He made $30 million.
Basically, he got what was coming to him. It's just like a dude cheating on a girl. You cheat on your girl, and you get with the next girl, and then she turn around and cheat on you. You got what was coming to you. You pulled out on Devin, and then Rolly pulled out on you.
Yeah, he earned that. That's just karma.
He don't got nowhere to go. What's he gonna do? He gonna get criticized if he don't take a big fight at this point because you've been on pay-per-view, bro. You're in the record books, bro. With
Hey,
Mayweather and
see
Mike
what
Tyson
listening
and
to
shit.
Floyd do?
And then he listen to Floyd, he gonna be, man, Ryan gonna be tweaking, man.
Yeah.
Salute to my guy,
He
Crush the Lamb.
he thought Floyd was his friend. That nigga is the devil.
Because he was like, hold up, this nigga about to fight Rolly. I can make Pitbull and Rolly. That's a better fight. Pitbull and Rolly.
Yeah, he screwed Ryan in the air, bro. That shit too funny. Good for that nigga.
Actually, that Pitbull and Rolly fight, if it does come, that fight might be kind of interesting because Pitbull like to come forward. He gonna put the high guard up. He like to come forward. And Rolly, he got that power. He ain't got the greatest boxing skills, but he got that power. It's gonna be interesting if they do make that fight.
I think Rolly gotta just make that a ugly ass fight where, you know, clinch exchanges. He's tying up Pitbull's arms because if Pitbull gets in his chest, he's gonna kill Rolly. He's gonna break this man down to his body, or he's gonna come upstairs with his hooks. It's really I only really see that fight going one way. I don't see Rolly winning that fight at all whatsoever, and I don't see it going the distance in any scenario.
Somebody gonna get knocked out. Somebody gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, and I know who.
Isak Cruz is an overhyped bum, bro.
Yeah, I agree with you, X. He ain't shit,
bum,
X. He ain't shit.
I don't disagree with you, X, but when you compare that to Rolly,
Rolly, we know what
just a
Rolly is. We don't even like common sense. Like when you got common sense, bro, you don't even got to speak on it really with him. Like this man, this other nigga, bro. It's like you just gotta say it, bro. Like because he just gets so hyped up, bro. Like
Pitbull is overrated. Pitbull is
very overrated.
And let me take that back because I don't like doing that, calling fighters blind. I'll just get upset when people overhype him, bro. He's not a bum. He's just not very fucking good as people say he is.
Yeah.
Bro.
I agree with 1,000%. Shout out to Crush. Crush said, I wonder how that pit poodle gonna do it at 140. No, he gonna get his ass whooped at 140.
But I mean, it's the Tank effect, though. X, you know that.
He's not even that good. He's not even that skilled to me, bro.
Tank beat him with one hand, and people like talking about this man is like Mike Tyson and shit. Like, bro, Tank beat him with one hand. Mike Tyson never been beat by nobody with one fucking hand.
And then he ducked Shakur Stevenson when the WBC mandated the fight. He ain't want no parts of that shit, dog. He bounced up out of there. He knew he was gonna get his ass whooped in there.
Well, I think the thing is when you fight a cash cow, win, lose, or draw, you benefit. And that just seems to be the case with Tank Davis's opponents. People automatically just assume that they're good fighters for whatever reason. Mario Barrios took him some rounds, won the majority of them. All of a sudden, he a good fighter now. Rolly Romero goes a couple more rounds.
He's actually a good fighter.
No. But I'm talking about at that point, I don't think he should have been cut. Well, I mean, whatever. He beat Ugas. I give him his credit. He a good fighter. But at that point, nah. But that's just my opinion.
Shout out to ATX Red in the chat. Shout out to you.
But yeah, I don't know. People like to overrate Tank's past opponents. That's just what they do.
Yeah, that Pitbull Cruz.
Don't get me started on Leo Santa Cruz. Leo was giving him trouble, bro. That's a good win right there. Leo 4 division win. Like people will list all of somebody's accomplishments without putting the context of what type of threat they present in that fight or presented in the fight. You can say, oh, they 4 division, all that. They got all their accomplishments, but what's the context of those two fighting? Leo Santa Cruz was a 126 pounder. Leo Santa Cruz had one fight at 130. Like, come on, bro. Tank Davis had just fought at 135. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. And he beat him up with one hand pretty much. So, like, I have no faith in Pitbull Cruz. He ain't no Pitbull. I'm going to go with the homie Crush and say Poodle. The Poodle Cruz. He ain't done shit. He got his ass
he ugly enough to be a Pitbull.
He's only notable from a loss, and I just can't wait to somebody whoop his ass real good, because he don't got no skill. That BBO like that kind of shit where he come in there just swinging for the fences, bro, with no skill, just put his head down, walk into you and rock him, sock him like he's. I ain't gonna call him a bum, but
And I'm gonna keep the same energy if Shakur fight Navarrete, bro, because I don't like that shit. You a 135 pounder. Like, don't pick on nobody who a weight class below. I don't care if people wanted to see the fight before. I don't care if that was a fight, bro. You're on 135 now, bro. Until that man
Yeah.
at the weight class, until he do something of significance to show that he can hang, like winning the belt at 135, you should not be fighting no Emmanuel Navarrete, especially
Yeah.
coming off the performance he just had, bro. No.
Like,
I agree with you.
like
I think Shakur is just trying to get
I
out of
agree
his
with that. I
contract.
don't understand why Shakur called him out. If anything, Navarrete was supposed to call Shakur out. I didn't see why Shakur was calling out Navarrete. I'm like, this man is at a lower weight class. Why are you calling him out?
Yeah, I
That
think he
man
just
ain't at,
wants to
at
get that fight
135.
on. I think he
I,
wants
I
to try to
mean,
make some money and then try to get. What do you
Actually,
got?
no.
One fight left on with
Yeah,
Top
he
Rank.
got one fight left.
yeah,
So
he
he's
And
said
trying
it's
to.
free
He's
that
trying
agent
to.
season.
Yeah.
that
So
I
he's
could
trying to get in
if
this
that was
fight.
the reason, if that was the reason, so he can hurry up and get Bob to make that fight so he can get out of his contract, then it was a smart move. If that was the reason, but other than that, no, you at 135, you shouldn't be calling him out.
Salute to Big Dog Willie in the chat. But yeah, he I didn't understand that call out either. I'm with you. But this I don't even care who he fight. Just do what you got to do, and then be free. And then there's no excuse from there. Shakur Stevenson,
Yeah.
like, because the way knockout was on your ass, he had you looking crazy, and I rock with you. But you got to
Speaking of
tighten up.
speaking of Shakur
Yeah.
Stevenson, let me ask y'all a question. Who do you think Shakur going to sign with when his contract is over? Do you think he's going to leave Top Rank, or do you think he's going to sign back with Top Rank?
I think he gonna. I think he gonna
Unless
be up
he
out of
goes to
there.
PBC for the Tank fight, he's gonna stay at Top Rank. It just wouldn't make any sense. I mean, they've been good to him his whole career. Not only that, I think Lomachenko is gonna want to fight him. I think that he probably just wants to fight Kambosos right now. So they're gonna make that fight for him down the road. I don't see him going anywhere. Now, what he will do, I think he might do it on like a fight by fight basis. He won't sign like a long term deal with them.
You can't not sign a long term with Bob though, can't you? You when you do with
Yeah, I was
Bob, you
just about
gotta.
to think about that.
Don't you when you win a belt with Bob? You that like don't he got some shit in his contract? Like if you win a belt, you like sign for 2 or 3 more fights or some shit like that with Bob. Got some crazy stuff, boy. Bob Arum is
That's
crazy,
when
but
you first win your
Shakur,
belt.
his best bet is to get up out of there. I hear what you're saying. They kind of been good to him, but not really. They didn't want to feed him Oscar Valdez until Terrence Crawford came out with them allegations, and the next thing you know, they announced that fight real quick. Bob announced that fight real quick. I just think Shakur is better off just trying to just go on his own and see what he can do because he has somewhat of a name, and he is really, really good, and he can make some good fights. And
But see,
I,
the thing is,
But do
I
you
hear a
think?
lot of
Well,
people.
hold on, Diffrey. My bad, because I just want to ask this question. Do you think it would serve him better to go with security though, and to take maybe a 2 or 3 fight deal? Cause shit,
uh,
what if he gets injured and has another and he stinks up the joint again, like he
well,
did his
it's
last fight?
the way
His
Bob
stock is
Arum
going to be
said
in the toilet if he's a free agent.
the Bob Arum the way he sounds like he can't do nothing with the kid. Like he's not ringing any bells. He's not selling like all like that. And you know what I'm saying. But a lot of young people like Shakur. He does have a lot of fans. I say he go on his own, bro. I say go on his own and try to see, maybe see what the zone got. Hell, he might get some Saudi money. We don't know, but
See, the thing
I
is,
think he better
I
off
hear
without
people,
top rank.
keep saying, "Hey, they need to be a free agent. Need to be a free agent." But if you don't have the right team around you to be a free agent, it's not going to serve you any good by being a free agent.
Yeah,
And I
that's
don't
true.
think he has the right team around him right now. He don't have his own lawyers. He don't have. I mean, he has a manager, but he don't have his own promotional company. He don't have the right team around him right now to be his own free agent.
Damn. So, the way he was talking, it doesn't sound like he has any interest in signing back with Top Rank. Um, I'm with Crush. He said Loma and Shakur at this point. Hell no, I don't want to see that shit either. Um, Shakur is
Don't
in a
want to
tough
see him
spot right now.
score.
Not no more. Shakur's in a tough spot right now, dog, because he don't really got a lot of options. He's probably gonna take a fight that we don't want to see, so he can just see what's gonna happen for the rest of this year. You know, hopefully Bob don't shelf him for too long. He should have kept that I'm a free agent stuff to himself. He should have went in there and did business the right way with Bob and don't say nothing about no free agent because he fuck around and Bob will have your ass sitting down all the way to the end of the year.
True.
Yeah.
So
They should have done what
watch what you say.
they should have done what they had to do to make that Frank Martin fight. Plain and
Well,
simple.
That's on Frank Martin. You know, that's on Frank
True.
Martin.
True.
They should have compensated.
No, but they say that
them, bro. They should have
it
compensated.
is on Frank Martin, but at the same time, I feel like, I mean, come on, compromise with the man. Give him a little bit of money. I don't see the problem.
The thing about my problem with Frank Martin with that situation is that I think he signed a damn contract, and then he's.
But see, the thing is,
why did you?
No, if he signed a contract, he would be in court.
Didn't he sign
but
something?
See, the thing is, Shakur didn't.
I think they agreed
money
on something. Go ahead, Free. My bad.
No, he didn't get as much money not fighting Frank Martin. When he fought that other dude, he didn't get as much money as he would have got fighting Frank Martin. Yeah. He got less money.
Right. He should have just went through the fight. They should have Frank should have went ahead and did that, man. But he just got cold feet.
Nah, but what happened is that Shakur.
I would have gave him another million.
Yeah.
Top Rank wasn't doing that shit. They ain't giving out no millions like that.
Give him a $500,000. Give him something. Because he was saying I'm fighting over, and he made a point. I'm fighting over here on your network. I don't like my money. Da 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 da. I mean, make something happen. Try to compromise to make the fight happen.
Yep, that's Top Rank for you.
I think that bag was like, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think the bag was like $6 or $7 million. If he would have gave him another million, he still would have walked away with 4 or 5.
Wow.
I mean, I think I don't think the money was. I don't think they was getting that much for that though, was they? Frank Martin.
No, I think that I know Shakur was getting paid for that fight.
Yeah,
because that's big. That's a big fight. That's Shakur. That's Terrence Crawford's pupil taking on Earl Spence's pupil. They were gonna sell the shit out of that fight.
I make sure y'all follow the homie Martin
like 6 or 7 million. Because that's what Frank said. He said he saw how much the money was, and he was like, "Nah, I need more than this."
Yeah,
that's what it was. He said he saw how much the bag was, and he was like, "No, I need more than this."
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. Sometimes, like, I feel you though, man. And
then the next thing I don't like, Prize, is the fact that Shakur. Well, and again, this is why. Okay, maybe you might have a point that it's Frank's fault. Why would you agree to whatever the terms of the deal were when you could have just went to purse bid and got whatever? So I don't really understand that either. That's when people start to say that maybe Shakur pulled something on him.
No,
but I can't confirm that.
Al Heyman is the advisor, so he advised him to do that.
The whole thing with that was it wasn't Frank Martin that called off the purse bid. It was his team. They said, okay, we're going to give you $1 million for the fight, and his team felt like that was enough money, and they said, okay, we're going to call it off. It wasn't Frank Martin that called it off. It was his team that called it off.
Yeah, then technically that's still on Frank, but yeah. I don't know what Shakur gonna do next. You need to make something happen.
He's in a tough spot right now. There's not a lot of names out there for him. You know, Bob.
He could fight Murataya.
Yeah, I guess. Well, who cares about that? Yeah, I mean, he can.
That's another name that Tank can fight too.
No, nobody. There's not enough people that heard of him.
Yeah,
but Shakur is in a tough.
He is Mexican though. So, I mean, that's something in his favor.
I hope Shakur get it together and be able to get on track, but he is not looking good right now. He got all that damn talent, but he's not making the right moves, I guess. Like, he got some good wins against Valdez and stuff, you know, but he needs to get in there and he needs to make that Frank Martin fight happen. He should have made that happen. That's bad. That's just bad, man.
Outside of Jamel Herring and Joel Gonzalez, Oscar Valdez is his biggest win.
100%.
That Oscar Valdez,
Absolutely.
that Oscar Valdez one has aged terribly too. So he got to get a signature win for real.
Yep.
Yeah, it is aging. It ain't aging as good as I thought it would. You know, because Valdez, he never was that good to me anyway. He's cool, but he's all right. You know what I mean? I didn't think he could beat Shakur.
No, he's a tough guy. That's
He's
who he
tough.
is,
Yeah,
man.
he's tough. He's a tough guy for sure. He's a steroid cheat, but you know, he got his ass beat. But you know, I don't have any faith in him really either. You know, he can go against people that can't move and just stand there and rock 'em, sock 'em. Yeah, Valdez will knock you out. But other than that, he's not a threat to none of the elite. He's just not, bro. He's not a threat to none of them.
I think Oscar Valdez. I think he probably peaked as much as he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna go no. He's not gonna get no better than what he is.
That's a good ass point.
No, but he's already. I think he's 35. Free.
Yeah.
No, he ain't
On top of all the wars he been in.
He not that old. He's like 31. He's not that old.
And he coming back too. He need to sit it down, man.
Yeah, he's like 31, maybe 32, but he ain't 35.
After my boy never that they did to him, he need to sit it down, man.
He's 33.
33 on
Yep, because not already tore his ass up.
Yeah, he did.
You don't need to come back from that.
That's the one fighter right now, right there. That's the one fighter who that shit. A lot of the shit he do look awful, but as I start to really just sit down and watch, that nigga smart, bro.
You know what would be a good
Thank
fight?
you, X. Thank
You
you.
know what would be a good fight for Neverati? Because Neverati like to throw a lot of punches.
Finally fucking with the human pain saw, X.
I've been fucking. Talking about. I've been
What would
fucking
be a
him
great fight
almost
for
a year now.
Neverati that I think a lot of people would enjoy that fight is Neverati versus William Zepeda. Both of them throw a lot of shots.
Oh, God, that's
Both of them throw a
like
lot
that's
of shots.
200 punches a fucking round. What? That's rock 'em, sock 'em.
That would be a hell of a fight.
BVO would be front row for a fight like that. BVO
that would be a hell of a fight.
Yeah, for sure. It would definitely be a firefight, man. But again, Shakur, it's 2024, my guy. It's time to do something this year, baby. You got to do something. You know, you got to. You calling out 130 pounders. You know, you got to get your shit in order, man. We rooting for you, man. Jersey.
All right, man. Y'all want to go to 140?
Yeah, what you say? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, well, you could talk about Shakur next if you want, but I was just gonna say we can move to 147 when y'all want to.
Yeah, somebody let Crush up here. He keeps saying he's.
There we go. What's going on?
What's going on?
Y'all had me in the backyard with the stink ass pit poodles and all that shit. For 5 minutes.
I ain't got the hey Crush. Hey, I ain't got the.
That's all BVO, man. I'm throwing my boy under the bus.
I already know, man.
Same way, goddamn it.
BVO trying to work. He doing shit and he behind the scenes and he trying to.
Yeah, it's all good. You know I got to mess with him, man.
Two different things, you know.
Bevo eating a honey bun right now, man. You got to give him some slack, man.
With extra glaze, goddamn. Yeah, I hear y'all cooking, man. Yeah. I hear y'all getting a good cook on like always, man. Y'all make sure when y'all come through, y'all share this out. This is a great cook every time these brothers link up. And I always love being a part of it, man. So
appreciate you.
I gotta come up and bust it up with y'all, man. Y'all doing y'all thing. But yeah, real quick, just to add on to what y'all was saying, I just add everything up. I don't want to be long-winded. I want to move to 147. I want to talk about that just as well. But you know, far as everybody that hasn't really done anything, you know, in the sport of boxing, that's satisfying enough of respectful to us, the fans, needs to get to work. You see what I'm saying? And that's just about everybody. And there's a lot of guys who ain't finished, you know, so they all need to get to work. Of course, you know, I'm tired of the same old talks and stuff like that with guys in different weight classes. They talking about the Saudi mess and he asked for 2 Ferraris. And my whole thing is, I don't care about none of that ish. I don't care. Who the motherfucker gonna fight? And then if they ever fight, when they gonna fight? The man wanna say, hey man, I want 2 Ferraris just to come over to whatever the deal. So the F what? It's called the game. Motherfucker, when you tax them, what y'all mad because y'all can't ask a motherfucker for a goddamn Ferrari? And I'm just being honest. Is it any because it's just Tank? It could be anybody else. It could be Devin Haney in this situation, anybody. And y'all sitting here and I be seeing these jokers in the chat like, yo, y'all still worrying about the wrong ish. Everybody keep on saying when somebody's supposed to do something, you are just a fan. I'm gonna keep reminding you. They're gonna move when they ready to move. Their career is for them, not for us. So sit back, relax as a damn fan and enjoy it. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Because I don't want to keep hearing no bitching about it. Grown ass man bitching about a fight that ain't happened yet. Well, this ain't happened yet. Man, shut the F up. Seriously. I'm a grown ass man. I want to hear some damn boxing talk, not a whole bunch of people who crying about shit that's not in their control. So I want y'all to look in y'all boxing conversation mirror before y'all go running y'all mouths so you can see how stupid y'all sound. Yeah, y'all be sounding stupid. There's a lot of logical boxing talk out there, but they starting to drain it the hell out with all this nonsense. We keep going back to the same old thing, talking about things that don't make no sense, things that we don't have a clue about when they're going to happen. So why are we still caring about some shit we don't know when it's going to happen and if it's ever going to happen? Leave that shit to them. Stop jumping in on everything that they tweet and all that. That's what's wrong with y'all simp ass motherfuckers now. I don't get into none of that shit. I just come and cuss y'all asses out and try to help y'all see that y'all looking and sounding like a bunch of goddamn fools. And I ain't taking up for no goddamn body. None. Right. I don't take up for no damn body. Y'all sitting up here, you got the tank protection, you got Haney protection, you got this protection. Shut the fuck up. Are you protecting your home the way you protecting these fighters' name?
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all, man? I gotta get at y'all because y'all do this all the time. Yeah, and y'all can call me what the hell y'all want, but come and fuck with me. And then I'll really show you how I feel. Show you how I feel because this is just the reality, man. And I'm just trying to save you motherfuckers for keep on talking about too much nonsense that don't make sense. Man, leave that Tank and that fucking goddamn Devin shit alone until these motherfuckers give us something to talk about because what's going on right now ain't worth you motherfuckers talking about. God damn.
It's really exhausting. It's to me, I got that Devin Haney and Tank fatigue early. Like Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence when they wasn't fighting for all them years. I didn't even want to hear about their two names together. And I'm already at that point right now with Tank and Devin because it's not happening. So just like what Crush said, man, just leave that shit for them, bro. Y'all don't get it. That shit is annoying as fuck.
They trying to force this guy to being a damn star. Forcing him on people. Nobody is talking about that. So call me a motherfucking hater if you want. Because I ain't no damn hater, but I'm pointing out the facts and you hate that. You can't force nobody to be something they are not made to be. God damn it. Everybody ain't made to be a fucking star. Shit.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't made to be a star. And you're going to find the hell out. OG? Talking about Devin, talking about boxers, period. Everybody ain't made to be a fucking star. That's just it.
Yeah,
they ain't made to be the star. Too. And everybody, let's just think about it. Look, let's take three the hard way, because that's what I call these guys. They ain't nobody no 2.0 or fucking shit. I'm tired of that shit too. The next Manny Pacquiao, the next Mike Tyson, everybody can be a star. Mayweather, the next these fighters ain't the next shit. They are the first and only them. That's what they fucking are. Ain't no next shit. Get on out of here. Ain't no Mike Tyson 2.0. He got a fucking son and he ain't even Mike Tyson 2.0. And we going by the skills and shit. And he got his whole DNA. Y'all tripping. Stop this nonsense. Why a fucking fighter can't beat up? Why they can't beat them? What, they lacking some character or something? So y'all got to be filler ups. Oh, he the next so and so. He ain't the next shit. He's him.
Nah, but now you just being a hating old man. You don't believe in nostalgia. You don't see a fighter's certain style and be like,
No,
damn,
that don't
that's
mean
Mike Tyson.
bro. Call me a hater. That don't make them the next dumb. That don't make them the next dumb, bro.
That's a fact.
Just
That's a
because they
fact.
got a
Okay.
resemblance to somebody. That's what I'm saying. Don't make them the next dumb. I mean, how many different styles that it is in fucking fighting, bro? Come on. So we see a whole lot of fighters that resemble another fucking a certain style that fighters is known for being good at. So it's plenty of motherfucking Floyd, whatever the fuck you want to call them, Floyd Mayweathers and all this different type. You got different type of wannabe bulldogs and all that, and half of them ain't motherfucking pit bulls and shit like that. You got all type of shit. So until we bring something into a boxer, bring something in boxing that we ain't never seen before, man, chill like EPMD, man. Listen to the fucking song. You got to chill. Come on, man. If we gonna talk about a real sport, let's make sense. All this fantasy talk and all this dumbass talk is not good. It's not good. We talking about a guy at 135 because we want to see a guy that used to be at 135. It's a whole nother fucking guy at 135 we should be pushing for.
But we not like other sports though, OG. We would like, and I've talked about it with Free before. We don't know when our Super Bowl is. We don't know when we're gonna get the big fights. With the NFL, they know when they're gonna get their AFC, NFC, so they can have discussions surrounding that. Our discussions have to be surrounded in fantasy a little bit because we don't know when these fighters are gonna fight. We don't know when they're gonna make the fight, and then we get bogged down into these types of discussions that might be tedious. But I mean, that's what we do, bro. Because all we can do is just say, man, maybe this dude will fight that dude, or maybe in the right situation it could happen. I mean, that's our generation. I don't know about what they were doing back in the 80s. It was probably fights every week, but that's what we got today. It's fucked up.
And shout out to Clarence. He said, y'all niggas wake up with these fighters on y'all mind. That's a fact. Some of these people wake up and the first thing they think about is what Tank gonna do today and what Devin Daddy said.
They got Tank motherfucking voodoo dolls, Devin blow up dolls, Shakur fucking throw dark that doll, all type of shit going on. What's wrong with y'all, man?
Shakur, jock strap, his motherfucking cup, everything. Them niggas some goddamn stalkers.
Marky, what you said was like 100% facts. We don't know when our Super Bowl is. We don't even know when the fucking playoffs is about to start. So all we gotta go off is what these niggas are saying. You got niggas like Ryan. He say one thing, do another. Then he pull out this one, and he over there messing with this one. Now he with Floyd. Now he back with
exactly.
What is he doing? We don't know. So we only going by what we see and what they say. The news breaks.
But that's one of the things the OG Crush is saying though. We need to turn that channel off. We need to ignore that nigga Ryan Garcia and pretend like he don't exist.
Yeah, he cooked.
You know what?
I'm tired of that nigga.
Because if these cats' actions, because we should be going on their actions. Fuck the fucking words. Come on, y'all. These got to go on the way a person move, not what they say. Because a lot of times what they say and the way they move don't be matching up. But what makes it happen after you motherfucking sign? Action. I don't give a fuck about talk. I can go on the corner here, motherfuckers talk shit all day. I'm gonna rumble you next week and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. I want to see what's going on. If you ain't doing that, I don't even want to be talking about what you should be doing. I want to talk about what's taking place. Yeah. And this shit right here is not fair to the rest of boxing. Let's just be honest. I know we want to see it and all that, but is it fair to the rest of boxing?
Hey, Clarence is off the chain right now.
No, it's not fair to boxing because we constantly talking about shit and look at the post right there. What happened to when it's fight week and we talking about fights that's not being made and fights that's coming up? We overlooking them just because these names.
That's what the homie just said in the chat. He said what happens when it's fight week? We all talking about fights that are not made. Like that's some real
And that's
spill
what I'm
right
talking
there.
about right
That's some
now,
real
bro.
spill.
And that's why that's not good for boxing. It's not fair to the rest of these fighters who's willing to get in the ring with each other and they ain't got all these stipulations and this, that, and the other and blah, blah. And I want this and I want that. And he's supposed to do this and he's supposed to do that. And stupid motherfucker fans arguing about an A side and B side. You's an asshole in a butthole. That's what the fuck you are. A side and B side. If you arguing about it, you're an asshole in a butthole. So get your brain out of your asshole and your motherfucking butthole because you ain't the A side or B side. The shit, you a C side. You sit and see and wait to see what's going to fucking happen.
Shout out
You
to
worrying about shit.
shout out
You
to
keep worrying about
OTB
shit.
boxing
You keep
boxing
worrying
school in the
about
chat.
shit that you should not be worrying about. I'm trying to help you as a boxing fan, goddamn. Stop
Yeah.
worrying about shit that ain't in your goddamn control. Now, I know I can't get y'all away from the belt shit, but I'm going to give y'all that. And while I give y'all that, I'm going to give y'all a belt right on y'all
Queek
ass right now. I'm giving y'all right
Queek
now.
Queequeg
You see what I'm
said
saying? Like,
now
come on.
Queequeg she said when it's fight week, the only energy is the day before the fight for about an hour, then back to the light skinned trio.
Back to the light skinned trio. And we shouldn't even
That was
be
a good one, Queequeg. That was a good one.
we shouldn't even be surprised about what's taking place at 140 with now Rolly and Pit fucking Poodle. I've been saying this for the longest that all them little motherfucking Latino cats whose names is just getting around in the mix. Some of us gonna try to go up to 140 because they know some of them ain't got a shot at 35 and try to take a quantum motherfucking leap into some fucking shit. So that's what's happening with this fight. Now, I don't care who win this fight. Whoever win this fight, fucking Pit Poodle, a fucking yellow bus fucking Rolly. Don't duck no fucking smoke. Don't go up there and try to hold up 140 because you wasn't able to do it at 135. I know what's going on. That's why they call me fucking Yoda. I be know what's going to happen before it happened because I be paying attention to the way these sucker moves. So now they want to get up there and try to get a big fight and all that. That shit ain't going to fucking sell. That shit ain't gonna tell. And I'm gonna watch it on Telemundo to find out to see what's gonna happen. We ain't watching none of these damn American channels. I'm gonna watch Telemundo and I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck is going down. That shit ain't gonna bring no motherfucking big money. The fuck out of here. Who's really interested in seeing fucking Pit Poodle who got an obsession with fucking Tank and ducking for Shakur and ducking other fucking fighters to go up there and see him fight motherfucking goddamn yellow bus fucking Rolly? I don't want to see that fucking bullshit. That yellow bus Rolly get rolled the fuck over by somebody at 140. And this little bitch ass motherfucker ducking all that fucking smoke at 35 and want to go up to fucking 40 because he really think he gonna be the next motherfucker.
Don't even speak
That
on
nigga
Rolly. His time is coming, OG. It's gonna
Hey,
come
look,
sooner or
Clarence
later.
is
That nigga is. I
crazy.
said that he's a knockout waiting to happen.
Clarence said, he said, I ain't, Clarence, are you crazy as hell right now, dog? That was funny as shit. He said, keep the fighters' guns out your mouth. Simple. It's that simple.
What?
Hey, what's up, man?
Keep their hammers out their mouth. It's that simple. Some
Hey,
of
can you
these
hear me?
guys, we got you.
Yeah,
Some
we
of these
can hear you.
Good.
some of these cats
Divio
wake up.
said Rolly is a monster. Crush, Crush cut the cap. As I said, Rolly is the ass kicking waiting to happen. Somebody is going to do him dirty,
Greasy.
and I'm waiting for that day.
Rolly ain't no damn monster. Ain't no damn monster.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hell
Go ahead, bro.
Let me let y'all know who this is, man. I hear a lot of talk, but at the end of the day, it's inevitable. It's D Block, D Town, D City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Fans! What's up, my brothers? Y'all good, man? Y'all having a good show? Y'all doing good, right?
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely, man.
Hell yeah.
Man.
I could spit with the best of them, man.
That boy
I'm
Uncle
from
Shep.
Dallas, Texas. I'm from Oak Cliff. All day from the hood, man. We make it happen up in this motherfucker. So I like this shit. I like this talk. I love boxing. I need it. I breathe it. So we gotta come with it. So what we talking about? Are we talking about Tank Davis?
We talking about yellow bus Rolly right now and Pit
Nah, we
Poodle.
not. No, we not. No, we not. No,
No.
we not.
We talking about Tank Davis?
And yeah, go ahead. What you got? You got something on Tank Davis? You got
Hell
something
yeah.
on Tank?
Wow.
Go ahead.
Hit
Go
that
ahead. What you
fire. I
got?
just hit my green. I'm good, baby. That's how you
Go
got to
ahead,
do
D
it. You
Block.
got to hit that green.
That
And then
nigga here, Tank Davis, he can't run it.
yeah,
Wow.
we come with that shit. We
Go ahead, go for
Why
it,
are we
baby.
talking
All
about
right. Well,
real.
go
We from
ahead.
the
He
streets.
ain't
Get
doing
it off
nothing.
your chest. Get it off your
Hispanic,
Go
chest.
ahead, D Block.
Hispanic, Mexican. I can get it.
Hold on, Sheldon.
Blaxican, whatever you can. I'm here, baby. I'm about to roll this shit out. So we talking about Tank Davis, the face of wannabe boxing, the man that has been supplanted by Canelo Alvarez, always has, and he will never ever touch those M's like Canelo Alvarez, and that's facts. So we talking about somebody
What?
that being protected by the PBC all day, protected. Homie want 2 Ferraris. Homie want horses. He want a ranch. He want all these shit. At the end of the day, you gonna make the fight or not. You're gonna be a pussy because I'm from the street. If somebody calls you out like that, you gonna be a real man and you gonna fight. You scared of an educated motherfucker like Devin Haney that got schooled at home. You scared of a G like that you sparred and you spawn heavyweights, motherfucker. You spawn heavyweights and you scared of a motherfucking he can hit balloons up to 168. What the fuck you scared of, little man? What you scared about that bobblehead? What you got to say with that, man?
Don't get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else
What
should
we
have
scared
told
of,
you
man?
this.
Are we trying to see the fights or not?
No,
We trying to make the fights
I
or
want to
not,
see the
man?
fight.
What the
I'm
fuck are
trying.
we scared of, bro?
I'm
We
trying
from
to
the
see the fight.
streets, man. Somebody calls you out like that and they got money, you got money. Put that shit to sides, man. Make the fucking fight happen. What the fuck happened to us back in the day, man? Back in the 90s. Mike Tyson and Holyfield, when they fought, they didn't give a fuck about the money. They went for that shit. They went for the challenge. Ain't nothing about this shit no more. Now we want to support a motherfucker wearing stilettos, motherfucker wearing purses, motherfucker want to put fucking, he want to do his nails. Man, why we supporting the shit like that, bro? And y'all want to support that shit? Are y'all females or males?
Hell
What
nah.
we talking about, my
Don't
brother?
get mad at
You want to
me,
wear purse just
nigga.
like Tank
I'm
Davis?
here telling the
I mean, I don't
truth. If
understand this
somebody
shit, bro.
else should have
Are
told
we
you
from the
this.
back in the day or we just today? What
Well,
is it?
right now, well, to answer your question, it's a new, it's a new generation. It's a
Okay.
new time. It's new
You
niggas.
have to stop.
Mm,
Y'all keep talking.
okay.
Huh? You
New
keep talking,
new
man.
ones, right? Homie couldn't even stay in jail for his time. But he talking about he
hold
want
on,
to be
D
like
Block.
Mike Tyson. Mike
Hold
Tyson
on,
was there for years. He was a real G, a
hold on,
real
cuz.
dog.
Hold
I
real quick.
that's
Hold
inaccurate.
up,
He
hold
did
up,
he did stay in jail for the time he's supposed to stay in there.
hold on, real quick. It's new time, new days, it's new niggas. These niggas wear pocketbooks and big boots and goofy ass looking clothes.
And big ass
They get
purses.
that.
But
They
we
get
gotta
that
get
shit
over.
from Floyd. They get that shit
Get
from
over.
Floyd and
We
LeBron
gotta
carrying purses and shit.
Floyd never wore a
get
purse,
over
bro.
it. We have to
I
get
just seen
over
What?
it.
Floyd with a purse the
Not a
other
purse.
night.
What you talking
He
about,
just
bro? You gotta
started
get
I
the
that
just seen
purse.
the
shit.
nigga
So
with a
they
purse
get
on the
that.
other night
Yeah,
at the Laker
He
game
just
with a purse.
started
They
that
got
with his
the
Hold
purse.
on.
problem is they got gay stylists and designers and tailors and shit. That's the problem. They get
Like
their
Shannon
clothes from
Sharp.
No,
homosexuals.
hold on,
Like
Marky.
Shannon
Hold on,
Sharp.
Marky. My man said Floyd never wore a
Exactly.
purse. I just seen
Perfect
him at the Laker
example.
game with a purse.
Wait,
Oh
if
no,
when
yeah,
he
I've
was
seen Floyd with a purse. I've seen him in some leggings. I've
Yeah,
seen
you
the
got
nigga in
yeah,
some
Yeah.
weird ass looking boots.
but
Yeah, I
yeah,
didn't
you
know
gotta get
that.
the
but
Floyd
as
is a
a
purse.
wild
professional
dude.
fighter, he wasn't wearing that goofy shit.
You saw Sugar Ray
Huh?
wearing that shit, Tommy Hearns? You saw any of
No,
the
they
He
wasn't
wasn't
legends?
wearing
wearing
that
that
shit.
goofy shit as a
Hold on,
fucking
Nope.
fighter.
hold on,
But
y'all gotta go.
hold on,
Wait,
hold
wait,
on, hold
real
on.
quick,
Y'all used to
Marky
wear
Dan,
some
Marky,
wild shit
hold
back
on.
in the 80s.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody wore
that's
a
a
purse,
fact,
Y'all
my
gotta
bro.
brother.
That's
go.
a fact,
Nobody wore a
Marky.
purse.
Listen,
Niggas never
listen.
wore a purse.
Let
Niggas
me
wore
I've
tell you
purses.
seen
real
that shit
quick.
Eddie
Hold
Murphy
up,
used
real
to be
quick. We
wearing.
gotta
That
go.
tight
We
up
gotta
shit.
go
Yeah,
one at
Now
a
we
time.
talking
We
about
yeah.
gotta
Eddie
just go
Listen,
Murphy.
one
We
at a
ain't
that
talking
time.
about Real
Oh,
G.
my bad. Yeah, one at a time,
You
guys.
got you gotta go one at a time because we start talking on each other.
Yeah,
It makes it a shit
Yeah, I
for
mean,
a
these
show.
like my man
One at a
said.
time.
My man hit it on the head, man. It's new niggas. It's a new day. These weird ass niggas do all kind of weird ass shit. That's what they do.
hey, Mr. Shelton, let me
Yeah.
correct you. It's new niggettes. These
Yeah.
motherfuckers is soft, baby. I keep on telling y'all, this is soft generation of goddamn fighters, and I ain't gonna change my mindset.
you can't make
They're
this shit up.
soft.
Can't make
They
Yeah.
this.
soft cotton candy, motherfucking water salt candy, motherfucking candy apples. They just fucking rainbow, skittle, diddle, rattle, daddle. What the fuck is wrong with they paddle,
I
bro?
mean,
Like they soft.
I mean,
These
look,
niggas get
that
applauded.
I've
Think
heard,
about it.
that talking point for every sport that there is at this point.
Yes.
Basketball,
It is
softball,
all
Facts.
this
baseball,
shit soft, bro.
boxing, so
Facts.
everything.
Hold on. Let X go.
Yeah, I've
Go
heard
ahead.
that talking point, and to some, I don't watch football. I watch boxing and I watch basketball. I could get the talking point, but you know that just kind of slighting some of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I'm just not as outspoken as others are about it. That's just me.
Oh, that's okay.
No, it's just what it is that these niggas get applauded if they fight 3 times a year and saying they want to be like Hagler and Leonard and these type of dudes, Duran, who fought 7, 8, 9 times a year. So
yeah, you can't, man. They can't.
You can't compare yourself to them guys because you're not doing what they did.
You'll never see it again. That's the sad part about it.
Yeah.
But
and then you got guys like Shakur trying to put himself on that level, and then you see what he do in his last fight. It's like it's hard to look at these dudes in a favorable light, man.
Well, can I say something?
At least that guy specifically.
Go ahead.
I think Shakur, at the end of the day, he comes with credibility. He's coming from weight divisions coming up. You know, he had Andre Ward, he had Prince, he has Aram, he has Top Rank, and he had all these people grooming him, man. At the end of the day, you got one blimp. That don't make you, man. That don't make or break you, brother. I mean, at the end of the day, not all the legends ever had great fights all the time. We had hiccups all the time. So we can't just down a man just because he went, you know, he didn't show us what he was really capable of, man. You know, at the end of the day, he took a challenge and we saw what we didn't like.
I ain't see nobody else calling Dallas.
Yeah. But this is the thing where I'm trying to get to. That can't.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to retract. Calvin Ford. Now he's trying to retract and say, because I remember and I went to the Rise podcast and I talked to Coach Kenny and I said, what happened when y'all flipped that coin? Y'all said y'all gonna fight Shakur.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he didn't want that fight. No, you can't tell me that shit, man. Shakur's been wanting that fight. You can't give me that bullshit. And now because of that, you want to use any little fucking excuse like every other fighter. Now he want too much money or this and that, and he looked bad in his last performance. Well, if you that good, knock him out. If you no, and now they're saying Top 4 saying, oh, we can't run after him, motherfucker. You Tank Davis, you the knockout artist. Find a way to knock his ass out. Mike Tyson did. He did his best he could. No matter who the fuck what style it was. You go in there, if you the true king like you say you are, and you flip the fucking coin, and now you backflipping on your coin shit. Don't tell me to fucking to understand where you coming from, my brother. You from the streets. If a motherfucker you telling me you're gonna do something, and you flip back and you tell me you're not a real G, my brother.
No, that's a fact. But that's who Tank Davis has been his whole career. That's who I expect him to be. I mean, I don't know how long ago that safety on the Glock comment was, but
I got something.
I mean, shit, that safety been on that Glock for a minute. Yeah, and I don't think it's coming off.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a shame.
I got something.
Up,
whenever I get a chance again, I got something. That shit.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let it go like this. Is it okay? I'm gonna let it go like this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man, you cooking good.
So look at this shit, man. And this is the thing that what happens. I'm gonna open up my own podcast in June 2024. My name is D Block, man. I'm coming up from the streets, and I love talking about boxing. I said, why not just get into this shit? Fuck it, talk your voice, be who you want to be, and be humbled at the end of the day when people don't understand and don't respect. At the end of the day, everybody has their own opinion. But I'm gonna give you mine, and I'm gonna let you know like this. Adrian Broner raised Tank Davis to a certain level, and he gave him to Floyd Mayweather. We knew. Now I got more respect for Adrian Broner. You look at Adrian Broner's resume, it's way better than fucking Tank Davis. And no matter whatever the fuck it is.
One of the best resumes in boxing.
He learned from what happened at.
So we give people credit for
no.
But he got.
Hold on, let D Block finish. Then y'all can go ahead.
Yeah, the names are the names.
This is what I'm saying. Adrian Broner, the PBC, Al Heyman saw what happened to Adrian Broner when he took on Maidana, a challenge, a legitimate threat. No matter if people didn't think so, he did. He took a threat, he lost. And ever since that, he was never the same kind of fighter. But at least Adrian Broner fought Sean Porter. He fought legitimate threats. At the end of the day, even Manny Pacquiao. You can't say that. You can't say that he didn't. He fought Manny Pacquiao. He fought a payday for himself. And then he took his L's. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And Adrian Broner, Tank Davis and PBC and Mayweather saw that. They had a gold gym in which is Tank Davis, an untraditional type of pay-per-view star that they made for him to fight, duck and dodge the legitimate threats. And they said, we got to keep this shit going. We can't do it like Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner was at the cusp of being a pay-per-view star after that Maidana fight if he would have won. And that's facts. But it fucked up over them. So they saw that and they said, we can't fuck this up again. We got, and Adrian Broner probably told him the same shit. hey man, we can't let Tank Davis get these real threats. We got to keep on moving him and make this bread for him. And that's where I think Al Heyman and PBC and Coach Ford and all of them, now we're bubble wrapping this motherfucker. We want to keep him undefeated, keep on fighting bombs, and at the end of the day, they learned their lesson from Adrian Broner, and this is where we're at today. What y'all got to say with that?
That's a good point. I ain't knocking it. They moving him a certain way, and it is what it is. But hopefully he step it up this year. I think this year that he does step it up. I think he gonna get in there and fight the names. At least some of the names we want.
And if he doesn't,
then we gonna fry his ass on BBO.
Okay,
Boxing.
there we go. Okay, that's all I want to hear.
Yeah, you get me. I'm a
No, let me make this clear. On this
motherfucker
channel, nobody gets a pass. We don't give a fuck
Nope.
if you. We don't care who you are. We will fry your ass
Yeah.
on BBO Boxing. You
We
will
not
die on
fanboys over here. We ain't
ain't no
fanboys.
fanboy shit over here.
We
I
ain't
don't
no
got
part
no
of
horses
the
in this race. When that whole Terrence Crawford went down, I remained in the middle of this shit. I stood in the middle. I didn't go to the Terrence Crawford weird ass fans, and I didn't go to them weird ass Earl fans. I stood in the middle because I fucks with both of them. And that's where I'm gonna stand at with boxing, period. I don't got no horse in the race like
Boxing
the 90s.
always, yeah.
I love Roy, Mike, Sweet Pea. I love them niggas. I don't love them niggas. I don't love none of these new niggas like them niggas. So I'm gonna stand in the middle and watch all this shit play out. And when it's time to put somebody ass on the grill, they gonna go in.
Yeah, man.
We got niggas like MarkyDan, Crush, and D Free to come up here and fry shit. So it is what it is.
Yep. I love it, man. I love it.
Man, Marky ain't frying nothing, man.
Anybody here a Tank Davis
I'm
fan?
a bias.
Yeah,
Anybody here?
Yeah, I am, but I'm different.
Okay.
I'm a
You
boxer
from Baltimore?
fan.
Yeah,
And I just spanked on his ass a lot of times, see, because that's what I do. I'll
And you
call
from
pros
Baltimore?
and cons out on these fighters. You hear me? I ain't protecting no fucking body.
And you from Baltimore, my brother?
No, I'm from Philly, bro. To be close.
Okay, you close. Yeah, you sound a little bit like Baltimore. Yeah, you good, brother.
Yeah, I got folks over there, but yeah, Philly and Baltimore got a lot in common. Yeah, I'm from Philly, bro.
See, the thing is, I'm a fan of all these guys. It's no one fighter that I like over nobody.
Yeah,
I like all these guys. My favorite fighter retired. My favorite fighters retired a long time ago. I was a Roy Jones fan and a Sugar Ray Leonard fan. Those were my last favorite fighters. But I'm a fan of all of these guys. I believe all of these guys got skills. It's just a matter of the politics that's in the way of these fights that we want to see that happen. So I understand because I've been around boxing damn near my whole life. So I understand why these fights not happening, why it's taking so long for certain fights to happen. I understand. That's why when people talk about it, I just sit back and laugh and let them talk because I know what's going on with a lot of these fighters because I've been around fighting. I see shit happen. So I don't get caught up in, this person say this fight, and BBO will tell you, I don't get excited when people say, hey, this fight is supposed to be happening next. When the fight is signed and they having a press conference, they doing a press tour, then I get excited. Other than that, I'm just sitting back and waiting for it to play out. If it doesn't play out the way everybody thinks it's going to play out, they were the ones that got caught with the banana in the tailpipe, not me.
Shout out A1 Hoop Zone.
Yeah,
I see you in the chat, dog. I see you out there. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
Shout out Bruce.
I was just.
Shout out to my guy Bruce Gas too. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah, salute Bruce. But no, the way I see Tank, I'm trying to get more to a place where I just don't get upset with him, and just expect the worst from him, and just let that be what it is. If the Saudis were to come with him, were to come to him with an offer of however the fuck much millions, and he turns it down, then yeah, we got to put him in the grill. It's over with. He has to get fried, cooked, smoked, whatever. It's got to get done.
It's gonna get done. He better not come out here with that ducking shit. I got like Free said, I'm a fan of all of these kids. I want them to all. They are skilled. It's not like they all shitty. They might be soft, but they still can rumble. But they got to get their ass in there and do it.
They soft, man. They soft.
I mean, this whole generation is a little zesty acting to me. You know, the
Little
girls want to
boy.
be
Whoa,
the girls
I
want
mean,
to
come
be
on now.
boys. The girls want to be boys, and the girls want to be guys, and the guys want to be girly men.
Yeah,
Like, and I'm not with none of that shit. You know what I mean? So,
that's
but
bad.
I do rock with these kids. I want the best for these young brothers. They are
Yeah,
young brother and my people, so
yeah.
I'm rocking with them. But they need to get in the ring and put their skills to the test. If Devin go in there and lose, cool. I mean, I ain't writing them off with one fight. If you Tank lose, I'm still rocking with him. Earl lost, he got fucked up. I'm still riding with Earl.
Mhm.
If Terrence go in there and get his ass whooped, I'ma still ride with Terrence. He's still good. In one
You know,
fight, these kids are scared to so fucking lose so bad. They
yeah,
don't know what to do. They they
you
they
know,
just terrified of an L.
I'm,
And the
I'm,
way boxing is,
yeah.
real quick, I'm gonna let you go. When the way boxing is today, if you do fucking lose, you do go back to the back of the list. That's fucked up too. So it is what it is.
You know, I'll tell you something, man. I'm a hardcore boxing fan, man. I've been watching boxing since I was a little kid. My dad took me out to go see Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield, man. He tell me his stories about Sugar Ray Leonard and then fucking Duran and Wilfredo Benitez and even Ali. You know, my dad, like he's 60, I think he's 62, 60, no, he's 64 years old, man. He told me all the good battles and shit. Then I went back and I saw him on YouTube and I got excited like a fuck. I even remember seeing that Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield on YouTube, and again, because I was little, I saw a little bit of it. Everybody getting drunk and shit, getting fucked up. And the thing that got to me, man, I'm a real hardcore boxing fan now. You know, um, I bet it, and I fucked up, man, because I guess I was going for my Mexican people, but I think at the end of the day, I bet it a tattoo, and I got a tattoo of Tank Davis on my hand, man, and it says Tank Davis King of 135 after that fight. After that fight. So that tells you the reality of me. People be saying that's stupid or whatever. But man, I'm a hardcore boxing fan, bro. You know, it is what it is. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, but we want to see the fights. And that's
Yeah.
why I took that. I took that jump and that leap for somebody that I really thought was gonna go in there. And people could look at me and say, man, how the fuck can you say Ryan Garcia gonna go in there and beat Tank Davis? Well, I didn't know about the rehydration clause. I didn't know about the stipulations. I didn't know. I mean, at the end, I did know to a certain aspect. But I didn't know my boy was gonna go in there and look sloppy like that, man.
Oh
And even
shit, I saw that coming a mile
no,
away,
yeah,
but
that's what I'm telling you. And
I
I
don't know who couldn't see that, bro.
and I,
That's
yeah, I saw
and
that shit coming a
yeah,
mile away.
no, I know, and I respect that. And a lot of people told me that shit. But any day I gotta live with what I gotta live with. I'm a man.
Yep.
I ain't a bitch. I ain't a female. Well, I'm gonna go. Well, I'm not gonna go. No, no, no. You gotta go through your word, my brother. I'm from the streets, like I said.
Hold up,
And
hold up, hold up,
I'm not
hold up.
mad. I'm not mad
Wait
at
a
D
minute,
Block.
wait
Real
a
quick, I'm
minute,
gonna let you
Mr.
get in here. I'm not
Mr.
mad at you, D.
Respectfully.
I'm not mad at you, D
hold
Block. I'm not
on,
mad
hold
at
on.
you.
Is that D block? Hold
Hold up.
on, wait,
Yes,
real
D
quick,
block,
Prize.
dude.
Real quick,
That's not
Prize,
me.
real
That's
quick.
not me. That's not me.
Is that D block on the
That's
what's
panel?
up,
D Block.
Dub, man?
That's
You
D
already
Block
know
on the
Yeah,
what's
that's
up,
panel.
D
man. It's
block,
inevitable.
dog.
It's D
No,
Block, D
not
Town, D
the
City,
the one,
2-0.
the only man,
Baltimore.
the inevitable. Facts, man. What's up, D block, man? Hey, D
I'm
block
glad you
crazier
here.
than a motherfucker.
Yes.
Telling these
You
stories,
know,
man.
y'all.
Know
Hey,
what it is.
real quick. I gotta tell you. Somebody got some feedback. Somebody got a little feedback. Is that me?
That's you, Dub,
Uh,
I think.
no, that ain't me. That ain't me. It was somebody else. They on mute now. Uh, shout out to my brother Rick Timms. I gotta get a meetup with D Block and Rick Timms, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta see it happen one day. But man,
Hey,
my
Yeah,
brother D
we gonna
Block
hit.
is in the building.
We're gonna get the belt, man. I mean, we're gonna put some gloves on, man. It's gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen, bro.
I would love to see it happen. But y'all continue, man. I apologize, but can y'all shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, Doug, what
Prime,
up, boy?
man, my brother Marky in the building, Crush in the building, the big homie
Yeah.
Crush. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
BVO Prize.
You already know.
Is that D Free up there? Do I see D
Free.
Free?
Yes,
He
sir.
was up
Yes,
here.
sir.
Hey,
Yeah, Free
shout
was
out
Welcome
to
up
the
out to
here.
the
family,
David
man.
Bell.
Much
Yes,
love
you
and
right,
respect.
Hey, but you know what though, D Block, I'm not mad at you that you riding with your people. You roll with your people. I'm okay with when a country or a certain ethnic or person or whatever ride with their people. I'm a black guy and I ride with my black fighters here in America. So I ain't mad at you that you took Ryan, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You ride with your people. It's okay. It's not. It doesn't have to be a cringe kind of conversation. You know what I'm saying?
But
So
but I
I'm
can
riding with
ride
my
with
people
my
too.
people. I can ride with them, but at the same time, I gotta be honest.
Yes, definitely.
If you tell me that Charlo versus Canelo is happening in May, I'm picking Canelo.
Yep.
I don't know what you want from me.
You're
I
not
don't
gonna
know
win
what you want
out.
from me.
I'm not picking
I,
Canelo. I'm picking Charlo. I
I
still
got
think
you.
he can beat
I
him.
got you, Pride. Hold on. I got you. I understand it. And what I'm telling you is in this situation, around with my people, and I say it respectfully to Charlo, but it's not in my benefit. Ryan with him is not in my benefit.
Fact.
And I'm gonna ride with my people, but this is boxing, what we talking about. And
Yeah.
so I gotta take in when it comes to the Cowboys, I'm not gonna be objective. When it comes to Georgia Bulldogs, I'm not objective. When it comes to boxing, the majority of the time I'm gonna be objective.
Dub,
And
let me ask you a question since we are right here, man. You're a Cowboy fan, right, Dub?
facts.
Man, I've been living and dying and shit, Cowboy fan, and I'm telling you right now, Dub, as people are watching us right now, hearing us right now, and shout out to everybody, hit that subscribe button, man, hit them likes, man. You already know this show is dope and shit. You already know what's up, man. We bring it all out here. Dub, I'm gonna ask you a question, my brother,
Appreciate that, man.
and I want to be honest.
Appreciate you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a sad motherfucker right now, man. I'm done with this. I don't know what to do anymore. I've been a Cowboy fan all my life, and even when my daddy took me to a bazaar and shit to go sell some shit, and it was '94. We played the 49ers NFC Championship. I told my Daddy, please let me see the game. I'm good luck, man. And when I heard the fucking game in the radio, when I heard it was 21-0, 20-0, Troy Aikman
Off
threw
the
those
game.
fucking receptions, a punt
Yeah.
return from and a fumble. My brother, ever since that day, I said I'm not gonna stop watching the Cowboys, and we gonna win. Won the Super
Yeah.
Bowl after that, but ever since
Next
that,
year. Next year.
I've, I've been
95
broken
we won.
hearted, my brother. How do you feel about that, my brother? I feel sad right now.
Well,
Before
I
Right
don't want
Side
nobody to
says
talk
something,
about
I
Let me
have a
them
answer.
goddamn
recommendation.
Dallas
Go ahead.
Cowboys. I
Let
don't
me
want to talk
answer it
about that
first.
shit. Fuck the Cowboys.
Hold,
About that.
Pride. You ain't gonna disrespect my Cowboys. Now you
Fuck
know
the
we family.
Nah,
Cowboys.
fuck
I
Me
the
and
ain't
you
gonna lie,
Cowboys.
family.
Dub.
This
Fuck
is
the
my show,
Cowboys.
Right Side,
I'm
and I'm an
high as fuck.
Eagles
Yeah.
I'm
fan.
high
You
as
know
fuck.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an
I
Prize is
Eagles
know
an
that.
fan
I
Eagles
too.
do
fan
know.
too. It's
Yeah,
two
yeah.
Eagles fans on the
Well,
goddamn show.
the
And
brother
you
asked me
talking
a
your Cowboys bullshit.
the brother
I'm
asked
not
me
here
a
with that shit.
question.
I don't give a fuck about
Y'all
The,
that
might
the
question.
enjoy the
brother asked
answer.
him a
Yeah,
question, my
I
Go
don't
brother.
give a
ahead, go
fuck
y'all
ahead,
might
about
go
enjoy
ahead,
the
that.
answer.
answer it. Sorry, go ahead.
Y'all might enjoy the answer. So listen, am I absolutely, man. Uh the Cowboys at this current moment in time,
The
honestly,
Cowboys.
they're a disgrace. The way they perform in big games is as disgraceful as it gets. Um, the ownership, the way Jerry speaks, the way Steven speaks, disgraceful. I hate to hear them speak this current moment in time. Um, Dak Prescott and anybody who know me, I done rode with Dak. He's a average quarterback. Look above average. He's above average. He's a top 10 quarterback. He's a top 10 quarterback. But at the same time, the man he shrinks into big moments. Um, and I hate to say this, and I don't wish death upon nobody, so I'm not gonna wish death upon anybody now. But I will say that Jerry Jones, I believe he sold his soul for them damn three championships. And until
Damn.
there's new ownership,
Dub is right.
uh, I don't know if we will. I don't know when we'll win. And I hate to
Uh,
say that, but I do believe it. I do believe it.
Yeah, he signed a contract with the
before,
devil,
but
man.
before we get back to boxing, I'm gonna just give you this recommendation, D Block. Um, Become a Texas Longhorns fan. That's your best chance at getting some
Ah,
success, at
the
getting some
long,
joy and happiness out of football.
my brother,
Look at the growth
my
of Archie
brother. My
Manning.
God,
That's the
my
best
brother.
shot.
Let me. I'm not
Hey,
trying to take over the
Georgia,
show, my brother.
we gonna fuck Texas up for the next
Yeah,
few years anyway. So
brother.
don't worry about it.
I, I
Quickly,
ain't
and then
trying to
let's
take
go
over
back
the.
to boxing. Go ahead, D Block.
I ain't trying to take over the show, my brother. But god damn it, you had to bring the damn Longhorns. I got number of respect for you, my brother. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a USC Trojan fan, and I'm from here, man. I love every sport in the whole world. I love it. I need it. I breathe it. Like I say, man. And the USC team from 2005 versus the Longhorns, that we were going for a three-peat, my brother. A three-peat. Can you believe that? And then Vince Young had to wake his ass up, get mad because he didn't win the Heisman. Went in there and took over the fucking show. Where the fuck was Reggie Bush when I needed his ass, man? He probably out there sleeping with Kim Kardashian, man. He done fucked the fuck up. That's all
Hey,
I
bro,
gotta say. But I got
you know
respect.
what's so crazy? Hey, real quick, you know what's so crazy, D Block?
Man, that's my
My
favorite
partner,
game of all time.
my partner who I hoop with, and he graduated '05, Cal Moore. He played defensive end at USC that year,
Oh
and
yeah, how more I know
when
him. He was 84. I think he
when
was 84. Or
yeah. Me and him, he went to Houston County. Me and him, we went to the same high school and shit. We played ball together or whatever.
yeah.
And I watched this man. He was trying to chase Vince Young down,
Oh
and
my.
Vince Young they got the first down and then got out of bounds. I'm saying I was so mad at the game, bro.
I know.
And only reason I was root for USC is because of Cal. That's the only reason I was rooting for him.
Yeah.
And man, that game hurt me right there. That game hurt me. The man on film, he on film just behind Vince Young while Vince Young getting out of bounds for the first down. I said, God damn it, man. Oh, I just need an extra step, man. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. My bad.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy, man.
Back to the boxing. Go ahead, Marky. What you got
Back
for
to the
us?
boxing. My bad, my brother.
Back to the boxing. I don't want to talk about none of them bum ass teams and them bum ass colleges and them sorry
Stop
ass.
it, man. Hey, man, you gonna stop. Prize, you gonna stop
Golly.
disrespecting my team now. You gonna stop disrespecting my team.
Hey, it's late night, man. You know what I mean? It's late night. Everybody's chilling, we're relaxing. I'm smoking some weed, man. I ain't gonna lie about that. I'm kicking it
But
back and I'm enjoying the show, my brother.
but it ain't free. I mean, it ain't smoke like that, man. That's my Prize is my brother. So
Yeah, for sure.
just
Go ahead,
back to
partner.
the
Go
boxing
show,
talk.
man.
Back
Go
to the
for it.
boxing talk. What we on, man? What we on?
I'm trolling Dub because he a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I
let's
already know
move to
what it is.
147. Let's
Yeah,
talk
we're about to
about
talk
Terrence
about
Crawford.
147.
Yeah, Boots Ennis. Who you think? What do you think's gonna happen with the Spence rematch? Who you think Crawford is gonna fight next? Yeah, click on that.
I'll start then. And, go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Prize.
bro.
Okay. Well, the thing is it's interesting. I want to see. I want to see Boots versus. Excuse me. Bud versus EJ again. I do want to see the rematch at 54. I see Bud arguing and trying to make the fight with Tim Zoo over Lubin right now. So I don't know if Bud has any play at 47 anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I think it really comes down to what happens with Boots next over what Bud does. Bud ends up dropping the belts, and now I want to see how quickly Boots gonna be able to go on the or go out there and to collect these belts. You know what I'm saying? The great thing about 47 is the majority of 47 is controlled by one entity, the PBC. And so, because that's kind of what's going on right now, the fights can happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about the sides of the street stuff. And so, hopefully, um, if Bud doesn't fight Boots, I would love that fight. And I think Bud beats Boots. I got Bud over Boots right now. But at the same time, I think it's a 50-50 fight. If Boots win, I wouldn't be surprised. I just think Bud has nothing to gain from that fight, so he moves to 54 and he starts the campaign up there. I think EJ does the same. So at 47, I see Boots. I want to see him get Stan Leonis. I believe Stan Leonis and Keith Thurman have a fight coming up. So I got Stan Leonis stopping Keith Thurman to the body, and so then I want to see Boots and Stan Leonis, or I heard Bozy speaking on what's the brother name? Oh man, that Tank knocked out. What's the brother name coming up from 40?
Mario
Barrios.
Barrio.
Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios is in line for the WBC, so Bozy was speaking on maybe that fight can happen. I wouldn't be mad at that fight either. I'm looking for the belts to start to get consolidated again, and I think Boots got to take the lead on it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a real good point, Dub. What you got,
Yeah,
Marky?
he has to be the one that leads this next generation. At welterweight. Um, I think he's gonna be the big star. I mean, outside of Stanionis, who you think is gonna pick up those other two belts?
Stanley on this Barrios, and then because
That's
Stanley
food
on
for
this,
me.
no. I agree with you. I agree with you. I can't disagree with that. Uh,
No.
I ain't trying to. All I'm saying is that when you ask who gonna pick the belts up, I think it'll be Barrios, Stanley on this, And man, it's going to be interesting to see what happens because I believe Boots has the IBF, Barrios and Keith Thurman going to be fighting for the WBA. Um, excuse me, not Barrios, Stanley and Thurman are fighting for the WBA, I believe. And then Mario Barrios will be elevated to, unless Devin go fight him, that'll be interesting too. But Mario Barrios should be elevated to the WBC champion. I want to see who gets this WBO champion and who these champions are going to end up being if Bud moves up. So if Bud doesn't move up, then he got to fight Boots. And I don't think he want that smoke right now. I don't think it's a big enough fight for him. So I think he'll move up. You see, he already arguing to fight Tim Zoo. So I think he'll move up. The belts will get dropped. I want to see who has the WBO belt. I think that'll really show us how the divisions can play out and how unifications can happen because either Thurman or Stanley I think they fight Boots next, and then Mario Barrios. We got to see what happens, and we got to see what happened with the WBO champion.
Yeah, I asked. I'll go quick. I'll go quick. I'll go quick. I asked who's gonna pick up the other belt specifically, just so I can know who Boots will be fighting. And I think Boots cleans all those dudes out. I looked at the WBO rankings. It's a dude named let me see. It's Cody Crowley at number 2, even though I just heard he retired, but whatever. And what's his name? Giovanni Santillan. That dude that knocked out Alexis Rocha.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah, so
Marky,
Boots
you breaking up, bro. You breaking up, bro. You breaking up.
You going in and out.
You can hear me?
No, well, you choppy.
All right, I'm gonna go and come back.
Yeah, get out of here, man.
Go ahead, Price.
But no, yeah, I agree with y'all. I'm gonna put a spoiler in there. I think Keith Thurman gets one of them belts. How would could you imagine if Keith one-time Thurman gets his hands on one of them 147 straps, dog? So I'm gonna put Keith Thurman in there. I'm gonna take out one of them guys.
Yeah.
Who Thurman fighting? He fighting Crowley?
No, I think Thurman is fighting Stanley
I mean Stanley
Stanley
I think Keith Thurman can beat him.
I was just gonna make the point. I was just gonna make the point that I don't think Stanionis is going to duck Boots, and personally, I don't think Barrios would avoid the fight if the money was right.
Real quick, Marky. Real quick, Marky. Who do you have, Stanlionis or Thurman in that fight?
Oh, Stanionis, easy.
Okay. Easy.
I'm gonna go with Keith Thurman.
Easy.
Well, I ain't gonna say easy, but he's gonna stop him.
Yeah, you always saying something.
I'm saying the fight pick is easy.
You always saying something easy, Marky. Man, break down the fight properly, but that ain't no easy fight, man.
I don't think it's an easy fight. I just think
No, I was just gonna say Stanionis is gonna put pressure on him. He's gonna be hitting him to his body, and he's gonna stop him. That's gonna be the point blank and period of the fight. I don't give a fuck about Thurman's movement. I don't give a fuck how much he hits him. He's not gonna stop Stanionis, and he's gonna get stopped to the body. That's it.
I'm going.
I mean, it's not really complicated to look at when you look at Keith Thurman's past couple of fights.
And Stanlionis, the thing is, that man digs to the body on a regular basis. Like he dig to the body, bro. Like Like when he hit you, I'd be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's how I'd be like, damn. Bro,
I got Keith Thurman, man. I'm sure that whatever his name is, Stanlionis.
You want to bet some money,
bro?
We could bet 200.
Hold up, we could get to that. Let me finish what I'm saying, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you be up here talking that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm sure that Stanlionis.
Yeah, X is a hater. Don't worry about it, though.
I'm sure that Stanlionis can hurt this man to the body. You know, I compare Stanlionis style to like a little bit better version of Pitbull Cruz, right? He got I would equate his power to Eastside Cruz. Like he'll he hits with a veracity, but he ain't gonna really hurt you. He ain't gonna really drop you unless you're not
But
paying
but but
attention.
but
He
but
got he
X
got a
real.
little he
Okay.
got a little power, but he ain't really at the top level. I don't think that power will. I don't think he's gonna drop Keith Thurman to like if he hit him in the chin. But I do think he could hurt him to the body. You know, other than that, the whole he gonna stop it to the body. I'm not too sure about that. Keith Thurman
But
boxing. Hold up,
I, I, what-
Let me let him
go
finish.
ahead.
Keith
Go ahead.
Thurman boxing ability gets disrespected and underrated. Why? Because, and I get it. Why? Because he hasn't been out the ring. His last performance to some people against Barrios looked a little sketchy. But we see now, Barrios is actually a decent fighter at 147. He just beat Ugas, who people was hyping up that Errol Spence beat. Oh, Errol Spence beat
That's
Ugas.
not true. People say
Remember
Ugas
that?
is a walking punching bag.
No.
Hold
I
on,
don't know.
hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish.
My bad. Go ahead. I apologize.
I don't know where you've been at, but I heard Errol Spence was the best fighter of all time after he beat Ugas. I don't know where you was at. And they were saying
Now I don't know about all time.
and Barrio. No. I'm being facetious. I'm just making a point of how highly they was hyping that shit up. But anyways, Barrios got his ass beat to death by Keith Thurman. His nose is all to the left of his face, all type of stuff. So we forgetting that, despite how the performance may have looked, because we know Keith Thurman at his peak was way better than what he is at this current moment. But being as though Stanionis is a new, fresher guy and stuff like that, I can see why people think he's gonna win. But he's inexperienced in a big fight like this. I don't know how he gonna. I mean, he did have a really close fight with Butayev.
Yeah, Butayev, that was a good fight. That was a good fight.
And
I like,
Styles make,
but
hold up.
I like Butayev. I like Butayev.
Hold up, and Styles make fights. But Butayev is not on no Keith Thurman level. So this fight not gonna be easy by no stretch of the word especially not no favor of whatever his name is, Stanionis. So I got Keith Thurman as the favorite. He got experience. He way more talented than this dude. This dude, for me, at best, is gonna be a goddamn Sean Porter of the division.
Now, I want to say this.
I want to make a quick point. Keith Thurman, I just looked at it. Keith Thurman has fought 7 times in the past 9 years.
Damn.
And in past 3 performances have been hurt against a 38-year-old Manny Pacquiao, where he got dropped and then hurt to the body.
No,
he got hurt by Rocky. I can't remember his name. Fuck. No, not Barrios. The fight before Manny Pacquiao. I can't remember his name. They call him Rocky or something like that. But he got hurt by him. And then, he got hurt by Barrios.
Yeah.
Bro, this is you can see the trajectory of where this is going. Now they putting him in with a young fighter like Stanionis. Man, okay, expert.
Hold on, real quick. The other thing is that you're sleeping on, even though I think Keith Thurman, I think this man's a hell of a boxer. I love Keith Thurman's style. I love the way he fight. The thing is, we're sleeping on Stanley on his jab. The man, regardless of him not being as rangy as Keith's gonna be in the fight. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman, he's gonna have the length, the distance. I think he'll be able to control that to some degree. The thing is Stanley on his jab, he got a hell of a jab too. And anybody who got a hell of a jab, one thing I understand about boxing is everything is set up behind the jab. And so if I can jab and jab with a jabber, you know what I'm saying, forcing you to fight off the back foot and then catch your ass on the ropes, continue to jab and set shit up, man, it's gonna be Keith Thurman got to hurt that man to win the fight, bro.
Can I say something about the 147 division whenever y'all done, guys?
Yeah. Hey, and I just want to ask X real quick. If Keith Thurman don't hurt Stanley on this, do you believe he wins the fight?
Yeah, I think he can win the fight. Absolutely.
Cool.
Why not?
Cool. Ain't no problem with it. No problem.
No, I'm just saying because I get why you asked the question because that's assuming that Keith Thurman can outbox this man. I'm sure he can outbox this man. Keith Thurman is one of the most talented boxers I've ever seen, despite how he look now. I'm not too. Maybe I am underestimating Stanley, but I'm just looking at where Keith Thurman's experience level is and his ability still at this point. You know, that's just me.
Yeah, I agree with you, X. I'm going with Keith Thurman in there based off experience. He's been under the lights. He's a former unified champion, and I mean, if the kid beats him, good for the kid. They're good for boxing. That'd be good. But I'm just gonna go with Keith one time on this one.
I'm taking all bets.
So can I say something about 147? Is it all right with you guys?
Me too.
Go ahead, jump in there.
All right,
go ahead.
I'm gonna go with it with a different angle, because I'm high as fuck and I feel good, and I want to give it like this. My perspective: the 147 division. The 147 division is one of the glorious divisions we've ever seen. It gives you everybody coming up from weight classes and going up, and we know from there you go to the pantheon of the middleweight division, and then we go on and on and on. So for me, when I saw the greats at 147, I saw in the 90s, it was Chavez, Whitaker, and then later on that version was Trinidad, Oscar de la Hoya, and then it was Shane Mosley, and there was Vernon Forrest, and then it was, then we had the new era, which was Floyd, Pacquiao, we had Miguel Cotto, we had Marquez, we had Tim Bradley in that era, and then we could say we could say that Devin Alexander was also in that era, you know what I mean? And then we go on. Right, there are always going to be a multitude of stars, you know what I mean, or that make you better, you know what I mean, make you better as a fighter to be who's the top dog at that division. And then we get to the so-called closer era to us, which is Keith Thurman, Terrence Bud Crawford, and then we have Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and then we have Kell Brooks, and then later on Amir Khan. That's a top legit division at 147, right there. With Terrence Bud Crawford, he's the same age as those guys, but he's crossed over to the newer type of version of generation, which is Errol Spence, and then him and Terrence Bud Crawford. They're the top dogs, and now we're fucked because Virgil Ortiz, whatever the fuck happened to him, he was supposed to be the opposite side of Boots Ennis to make him a great star at 147.
I got a question for you, brother.
Go ahead.
Hold on, hey, D Block, you're filibustering now. You're
My
starting to
bad.
filibuster.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, for real.
Go ahead.
Who do you got against Keith Thurman and Stanionis, bro?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I said, the era before us was Keith Thurman. It was Bud Crawford on top, Keith Thurman second because he won those WBA.
You filibustering, D Block.
My bad. For me, Keith Thurman has lived his era already. He's done. No matter what you say, you could say he has the George Foreman moment. He's not. It's over. We already know where he could get hurt, man. The body. And Stanionis is a legitimate threat. Even if he's not that top tier that we love, Stanionis will knock out and just end the career that we've seen so many fighters go through, and end the career of Keith Thurman.
Keith Thurman's never been stopped before, so we can throw that around.
First time for everything.
Yeah, it's true.
They said the same shit about They said the same shit about Boo Boo. He ain't never been stopped.
Real quick, Prize. Let me ask you a question, Prize. I want to ask you a quick question.
Uh-huh.
So, and we agree. Keith Thurman has never been stopped.
Right.
When was Keith Thurman last fight?
Shit, boy.
2022, early.
That's crazy. He ain't fighting
2 years ago. It's been 2 years. He fought in February of 2022. It's been 2 years.
Christ.
And what I'm trying to tell you is this, that and Stanley Leonis, I ain't trying to cap for him because that man ain't been active either. He ain't been active. So what I'm saying is that if you can get hurt to the body by Mario Barrios, Stan Leonis is gonna hurt you to the body. He's a much better body puncher than what than what Mario Barrios is.
And he fight at a much higher pace.
Fact.
And the last point is Keith Thurman, the man ain't fought in 2 years. He's gonna have ring rust. His footwork isn't gonna be nearly what it used to be. What we saw, because you got to remember when we judge Keith Thurman, we judging him we're not judging him off the Mario Barrios fight. We judging off fights before that. That's what we truly judging him off of, because that's the Keith Thurman we hope we still get. That's not what we're gonna get. The man he 4 years older than any performance you want to speak on.
How old is Keith Thurman now? 35?
He about to be 35, 36, somewhere in there.
All right, I'll put it to you like this. You right.
But it ain't even about how old he is. It ain't even about the age. It's about the lack of fights, the ring rust, the inactivity, all of that.
Yep.
When you have those type of things, those are the type of things that fuck a career up.
Y'all remember
when you get in the ring and get knocked out, the reason being, all I'm gonna tell you is go look at EJ, go look at Deontay Wilder. They set out the ring, and the first thing when they got asked the question, what they said, my timing was off. Of course your timing off. You ain't been in the damn ring.
Doug, Dub, my bad, man. You remember Samson and Delilah
From the Bible?
in the Bible? You remember Samson and Delilah?
Yeah, of
I do.
course.
What happened when Samson went with Delilah?
They,
What
The
she
she,
did?
she
bitch
set him
betrayed
up,
him.
What she
set
did?
him up, cut his hair off.
Cut his hair
Yep.
off. What happened to Keith Thurman ever since he got married, man?
Oh man.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, come
Facts.
on,
oh. Hey, you know what's so crazy? Now I will tell
man.
you. Hold on. I will say this.
Come on,
I
yeah,
will
high
say
nigga.
this. Hold on. To a deep law point, I will say this. Keith Thurman, I don't know if he understood that when you met respect. I say it respectfully. When you marry, I believe she Indian. When you marry him, the whole family come. You know what I'm saying? And the man been taking on more responsibility than I think he believed came with. I do understand that point. What D Block just said. Do I agree with it? No,
No,
I
no, no,
don't.
Dub, you got it wrong. I said, what happened to Samson and Delilah? I said
She
she
cut his
cut his
hair.
hair.
Yeah,
She cut his
you
hair.
not
Brother.
even you're not even on the same level yet. You're
Did I
not
miss it?
listening to this man. He's saying that Keith Thurman's ponytail was the actual Keith Thurman,
Boom.
and now that it's gone, Keith Thurman is gone forever. He ain't coming back.
Facts.
He once upon a time.
Don't let a woman cut your hair, my brothers.
There's levels to this shit, man. Stanion's gonna fuck
Right.
around and find out, man. Hey, Marky, you know what the deal is, man. I put my money where my mouth is, nigga. You talking that
What you got?
BS? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay.
Yeah,
Marky.
yeah, Marky. What Marky
Yeah,
do?
we could bet. Well, yeah, let's bet 100 on that Keith Thurman standing on it. I got standing on us.
Yeah,
Damn.
nigga. I got motherfucker Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see, bro,
It's
cause
in the record book.
they was
Hold on.
hyping up.
So you got the 100 on it, Mark? I mean, you got the 100 on
Uh,
it?
wait, hold on. BVO, if you're listening, Prize Fighter is backstage. Yeah,
Okay.
we just put 100 on it. I mean, it's an easy bet. Like I don't
Facts.
know why you wouldn't take Stanionis. That's a fool's bet, X.
Wait,
Oh, that's
why
a,
did he say
oh,
why did
that's
he
a
say
fool's bet.
market? Why'd you
Wait,
say that?
hold up,
Go
brother.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Hold up, brother. That's a fool's bet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy. You know that's a fool's bet. Both of these
I
guys been on the
will.
layoff.
Shit.
Both of these guys
When
been on
that
the
shit get to
layoff.
my PayPal,
Bruh, hold up. Stop over talking, man. I don't. Your mic is like on 1,000. I don't know how your mic be doing this shit. But hold up and listen to this right quick. That's a fool's bet. I don't got that's a fool's bet because one, both of them been on the layoff. That's understood right there, right? One of them may be older, but they both been on the layoff, bro. One of them got more experience. One of them hit harder. One of them box better. I don't understand how this is. I'm not saying standing on is not in the fight, but to say this is a fool's bet is hilarious. Like you confident on that? All right, watch. Just watch.
Anybody ever seen Muhammad Ali when he fought what was his name? He retired him. It was what was his name back in the 80s, man, when he fought his own protege, his own sparring partner. What was his name? Holmes. You
Larry
remember Muhammad
Holmes, yeah.
Ali and Holmes? This is exactly how it's gonna look, my brother. So you done fucked up, but it's okay. At the end of the day, take your chance. You a Keith
Bro, you
Thurman fan, keep it
hold up,
going, my
brother.
brother.
Hold up. One
One time never
can't
became no time, my brother.
hold up. Being as though this fight even happened yet, and this is not a lopsided fight like Ryan Garcia and Javante Davis. You can't
Yeah.
speak on me. You pick Ryan Garcia, my
Oh,
brother.
that's okay.
Yeah,
We make
yeah. Those,
mistakes.
yeah.
Just like everybody said
You
Muhammad Ali was
you
gonna
stay
beat
right
Larry
there,
Holmes.
brother. You stay right there,
So
brother.
you keep on going, my brother. Keep it one time, because there's never been no more time, my brother. Time's up. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sure you thought that the time was now for Ryan Garcia, but it
No,
wasn't. So
no,
you
it's
know,
different, my brother. It's different
oh, it's
bets. It's
different.
different
Yeah, it's
things.
different.
His
Yeah.
time is up. Keith Thurman's time is up, my brother. You gotta admit it, man. Just like Manny Pacquiao, for me,
I
when his
never
time was up,
said his
it's
time
over, my
wasn't
brother.
up, but it ain't gonna be up on that night. I'll tell you that.
That's okay. You made the bet,
Oh,
so
yes, it
you
is.
gotta lay with it.
Yeah, I'm glad all y'all believe that shit.
Y'all talking crazy right now.
I'm glad all y'all believe that shit.
I'm rocking with you, X. I think that I'm going with Keith one time, man. I don't know why,
Can't
bro.
wait for that fight, bro.
I don't know why I'm picking
I
that
can't wait.
Man say he don't know why.
I'm picking Keith Thurman.
Yeah, I
God damn,
can't wait.
we 2 hours in? Oh shit.
Yeah, I can't wait for that fight. Marky over there talking that BS. He's saying, telling me about some M. Billy. Come on, bro.
What's your problem with Christian and Billy? Goddamn it! I mean, he's a mauler. He comes
That
forward.
nigga
He
sucks
throws
ass,
hard
bro.
punches.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, shit. Like
That's a
a
good one.
lot of fighters is ass. So what?
Shit, not for that day, nigga. And that nigga, I don't know who trained that nigga, but that shit working. I
He
like
gonna
that shit, low
he
key.
gonna rip that chain off.
Nah, he learned that shit on the streets or somewhere. I don't know.
That nigga never right there. He a master.
Hey,
At
who
master
is
at
that
shit.
supposed to be, man? Who's that supposed to be? He gonna rip that chain off.
BVO talking about
Oh, that's
making somebody a
BBO with
bet
that
because
bullshit. Yeah,
somebody
he
that said
disagree with
something
something
that
that me
disagreed
or
with
X said or
somebody.
somebody.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought
More than
I thought
likely,
he was.
probably one of us.
I thought he was
Marky.
doing it because of the bet. He said it's probably an easy ass bet like that. Like Debo just took that chain off.
Nah,
Yup.
BVO be on that bullshit in the background. You know, it is what
Nah,
it is.
nah,
See that?
nah. He's
See
a
that?
third. I forgot. He a Thurman fanboy. I completely forgot about BBO.
BBO need to put the donuts and the ring beans down to come up there and talk this boxing, bro. Cause I want to hear what he got to say about this shit.
Nah, keep BVO ass right where he is, managing the boards tonight.
He don't know shit about boxing.
You
BBO.
don't know shit about boxing, BBO. That's why you're not on the panel.
Yeah, BBO don't really know no boxing, bro. You know, he don't really know.
Now
Yeah,
y'all
facts, bro.
now y'all poking him, trying to get
He
him.
know a couple
I
names.
don't hate the kid.
You don't.
I don't hate the kid, but I just like to put him in the hospital, though. I like to send his ass to the damn ambulance.
At this point, he don't know boxing, bro. The shit he be saying.
Fuck Fred, fuck Howard, and fuck all of them.
What about Robin? She's hot, right?
Robin?
Yeah.
Who cares about that bitch?
Yeah, I mean, the nigga said Ryan Garcia is the new Sugar Ray Leonard, so that should tell you already what he knows about boxing.
Exactly.
I mean,
To stop, y'all keep talking. Huh? You keep talking, man. And you shut the fuck up.
Man, this man, bro,
crazy.
doing that weirdo shit, man.
Cállate la boca. Shut your mouth. Cállate la boca. Cállate la boca.
Man, BBO trying to shut us down. Hey, hold on, y'all. BBO trying to shut us down, man. He don't
Nah,
want
he ain't
us
trying
to.
to shut it down. We
He
fucking with
trying to
him.
shut us down, man. He trying to.
Well, I tell y'all what, I'm about to shut my shit down because my ass got to get up and do construction work in the morning. It's gonna be cold as a motherfucker up here. So,
Prize,
Where
don't
you
say
got
nothing, man.
Prize? Where they got you at?
I'm in Fifth and Walnut. They don't know what they doing out there. I'm just there getting a free check. I pretty much sit down all day and look at boxing shit. So
Oh, get that money,
But
baby.
I'm on the outside hoist. You know what I mean? I'm not on the inside like when I was out there with you.
Okay.
But
yeah,
I make
man,
more
it's the
I make
pride.
more money. Go ahead,
No,
Mark.
I was just gonna say it's the Prize and Marky show. Y'all get your last word, then go ahead, Crush.
Hey, yeah, man. It's always a pleasure coming through, kicking it with the Marky. My man Marky, my man Prize. Salute the Dub with his captain ass, D Free. Salute the
Oh, I
D
be
Black.
capping.
Yeah. I said, motherfucker, I meant to say BVO, not you, Dub. I meant to say BVO captain ass.
Okay. I was like, damn, what I said.
What the fuck you say?
Yeah, BVO, you in the background, that bullshit.
What the fuck you say?
That ass every time, man. Salute to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all come out and check the bros out again. It's a good cook, man. Great boxing minds, and that's what we need, a collabo. Great boxing mind. Boxing minds dropping boxing science, man. That's all I got. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And I see y'all on the cook in the morning. I'm out, man.
Salute, OG.
Go ahead, right side.
Man, hey, as always, I appreciate y'all allowing me to rock, man. Marky, man, hey, like BVO say, you the historian, the young historian. You know what I'm saying? Prize, my brother, man, it ain't nothing but love and respect.
For sure.
Man, X always coming through doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I would be out of my mind. I do this for a reason. My brother, you know what I'm saying? The inevitable one, D Block. I ain't seen him in these YouTube streets like I'm seeing him now, but anytime I jump on the panel, I done heard D Block cook multiple times. So he gonna filibuster. Shout out to coach. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, shout out to my brother D Block, man. Hey, good to see you on. Like I told you anytime, man. When you start yours, man, I'm gonna come support you. And man, um, is my brother X still here? I don't know
I'm
if
still
X still here.
Yeah, he
yeah.
right there.
Man, shout out to X as well, man, because X, the great young brother is what I like to call him.
Appreciate
A great boxing mind, a fantastic. If you need D Block, when you start your channel up and you need your openings and you need any of that, man, hit X up because that young brother does great work, and I can
Hey,
say that
I
for a
gotta
fact.
say this now that you said that. I just made a new intro for KQKC, so make sure I go check it out. It's on his latest live stream at the beginning. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Go check it out, man. That's some of my latest work right there.
Oh, that's
hey,
what's up,
hey,
man.
check that man, check that young man out. He is fantastic. Anytime I done asked him to do any type of work for me, it's been punctual. It's been quick and it's been an easy, smooth transaction. And the man even tell me, shit, even I don't know how to put it here. Hey, hold, just do this right here. I got you. Don't worry about it. So the young brother, he's fantastic. So hey, D Block man, salute to you, salute to X, salute to Marky, Prize man. Nothing but love and respect, family.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. Glad
All right,
X.
peace.
Oh
Go
yeah,
X.
and you know I gotta end it hating on Marky because you know Marky my nigga, so I gotta tell
Yeah, as usual. Yeah,
Marky
let's go.
don't know motherfucking boxing. Y'all up here listening, falling for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my nigga Marky, shout out to my nigga Prize. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
already.
gotta say shout out to Bevo, big volatile object. We out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Peace.
Yeah, we really boxing. Who wanted the battles? Let's see. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rougher. Step up for the title and face your rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken and get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can